We got Joonya,
about.
Z, and KWTF up first, though.
Ooh, like that. MF is the tag already. Let's see if he's a super villain.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. I'm not really sure which side this matchup favors.
That's a good question. I feel like Tekken 8, it fortune favors the bold is what we're at here. Make sure you're bold. And speaking of, we have the boldest, the darkest of roasts here. Joonya 20Z not on the Reina today, but instead on the Azucena.
Yeah, it is kind of an interesting switch. And I like it on paper. I think it's cool. You don't have to show all your cards. Azucena is a very mix-heavy character that not many people know really well.
Absolutely. And she has a lot of big changes from Season 2.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw a lot of the Azucena faithful enjoying the Season 2 changes. And Joonya seems to be having a good time so far, taking the first round.
How can you not? How can this character just breathes fun 100% of the time? Look at those like long range counter hit tools that Joonya's popping in here. Great keep out, but he's actually kind of getting swept on out here.
Yeah, a little bit of good pressure from KWTF. I think what's really interesting about Azucena as a character as well is, unlike others where your stance mix-up requires somewhat immediate timing or else you're just sitting there without blocking, Azucena is able to auto low and high parry while she's strutting her stuff back. It creates that little timing gap. You know, it's pretty impressive for the ones who can do it well.
Right, for sure. You can be able to be advancing and also defending technically at the same times. Nasty work. Joonya 20Z didn't duck under that 2-hit string as we kind of expect him to typically, but still gets it with his masterful spacing. Gonna peel off the wall here, try to get some a little bit extra.
Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe not getting the best combos out of this, bit of character unfamiliarity with the switch, but he doesn't really need it. The heat smash comes through, and quickly KWTF is back against the wall.
For sure, yeah.
TV, sorry.
I agree. He's definitely... Nah, it's definitely WTF right now. WTF is getting schmicked. However, these 4-4-3s hitting them expeditiously. Are we going to make the floor smash? Nice.
Yeah, great. Wow, I'm surprised that last hit worked.
That's fire. 91 damage is pretty good, and he still has heat. He didn't have to burn the heat under. Oh, good duck, but no punish.
Yeah, great stepping here, and just the raw knee to the face.
Talk about keep out. Joonya well known for his spacing and keep out, his activity game, but also the mix. I talked to him a couple of years ago at EVO. Talked about his play style, and he's like, you always got to make them guessing. You always got to make sure that they're on the back foot, dealing with the 50-50, and you see that right here. He's on your ass all the time.
Absolutely. The person who's putting on the pressure has all the time to think. It's definitely an advantage, especially in Tekken 8.
Yeah, and I think Reina allowed him to do that very well. I think Joonya on Azucena having that similar mindset, or at least that was the mindset that he gave me last year at EVO. Not sure if he's had a little bit of a different change on it, but if that is still a philosophy that he enjoys. What in the googly moogly? Like here, sheesh.
Joonya finding a really nice option here at the wall, and couldn't even pick up the counter hit, but he doesn't seem to be needing it.
When he needs combos.
The parries haven't come through.
Oh, lock the 13 frame clone. This is a Raven player, all right.
This is definitely a Raven match for sure.
Exactly. You play if you're a Raven main, you know how this goes. Nice while standing 2, deep dash on that one. No way.
Does this hit? No, it doesn't.
I mean, yes, but no, but also yes. He got low wall slump.
And for all of that work, 5 parries and a rage art, Joonya still takes the round.
It was a fun ride though, not gonna lie.
I'm having fun, for sure.
Tries to go for the black hole. Big trade. Finally, KW starting to duck, but maybe a low parry. Not sure. Those hell sweeps have been slamming. Yet here comes that big wall splat and huge damage come in if Joonya got those combos.
Yeah, KWTV is definitely watching the TV right now. Somebody else is in the driver's seat.
Many such cases, I'll tell you that.
but a fantastic slide. The back turn combo is going to guarantee a little bit here, but you can't guarantee the wall.
Oh my god, this is crazy spaghetti right now.
Wow, fantastic armor move there.
Down jab, it's your best friend. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think taking away the wall here is going to help KWTV a little bit because he's been getting pressured on the wall and getting a lot of weird wall splat situations from Joonya.
Yeah, he's been liking his open combos. Dude, no, doing the jab right there. KWTV said you falling for the day one setups.
Raven players love it when you play in immediate timing.
Oh,
as
yeah.
we can see here.
100%. Got to. That's how we get our lab work done. And not only that, but Raven players love when they got floor blast.
Yeah, Joonya's going to be up against the wall here. He's going to have to eat another mix with heat, and the Hellfire connects. Hellfire! Do we call it a comeback yet?
I don't know. You got to be able to... You got to make it there first. You got to actually... you got to do the comeback before you can come back. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is the round that matters for sure. And Joonya is kind of punching at air a little bit right now.
Down 4-3+4s, Joonya is like, you're going to hold this. But those parries, they are very helpful.
Yeah, Raven not really one of them that has to hold every single mix. He's getting a lot of micro ducks that are really not turning into a lot. Oh, no launch.
Yeah, Joonya missed the 14-frame punish in the back turn situation, tried to go for a 15-framer, and you see KWTV taking advantage of the mismatching of the character matchup knowledge.
Absolutely. And I think something that really shouldn't be understated too is that if you haven't been put in these situations very often with a character you're not too familiar with, oh my god, really costly backspin blow there, that you can miss some of these character-specific interactions.
Yes. And like, surely he knows, he knows what these punishes are, right? But it's all about how long has he been on Azucena. What he has figured out is how to get these combos and how to get reward for his call-out.
Yeah, he's not really doing like a lot of the max damage combos that I've seen, but pretty good. Azucena is one of the lower full damage combos out in space, especially. He really needs the wall to be able to capitalize.
For sure. 100%. And the Oki that she gets off of wall is amazing too. Joonya 20Z showing us Chico. We got fundamentals out here. Where my Lupe fans at? Yeah. Yo, my man Max Ninja, Paragon's own. He says, look, Phoenix Gate. S rank on defense.
All right, we got a, what looks like a pretty even rank matchup between Second Emperor Tekken King, Hwoarang versus Steve.
We got Grim State of Mind. Got feet versus hands. We got
the classic matchup.
Dico here. Seeing, right now we got a lot of poking going on here, Graham.
Yeah. I like the, there's a little bit of neutral going on here, and Grim State is going to try to put him in the blender.
That was sexy. Run up, side step, get the up forward to the Steve Shoryuken. Almost got the 2-1. Dico, you're messing with my mind right now. I'm trying to glaze you currently on your movement, but you gotta get everything off of it. That's not quite what I'm talking about. Dico, you're making me sicko.
I think he may be warming up the hands a little bit. I would have really liked to see a Sonic Fang after that sidestep from the burst.
Dico warming his hands, absolutely insane. Look at the up 3, he just letting that rip.
He goes to the wall.
Nice.
Recognizes that he wouldn't be able to finish the longer combo there.
I forgot that CD3 actually tornadoes in
now.
Game.
It does. There's actually a really cool wall combo that you can do with CD3 now.
I believe it. It used to be a wall bounce in Tekken 7. Ooh, jackknife. One of my favorite throws in the whole game.
Wallbound and wall bouncing is definitely one of those mechanics that looked really weird when I went back and watched the tape.
Oh yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, you used to be able to get CD3, and then you just run into Flamingo forward 1+4, and it's just straight huge unblockable damage after the wall bounce. Ooh, I like that. He's going for the Hwoarang punch parry whiff though, and Dico had the heat, but it's battle of the burners right now.
And no break on the doormat. He's going to be able to pull a combo out of this. And the heat dash, I think that was accidental. It looked like he didn't really expect to do that.
Yeah,
Sometimes it
looking
happens
for
with that 4-3.
maybe sidestep 3-3, maybe?
Yeah, the sidestep 3-3 wouldn't have guaranteed you to a full wall combo. What he needed to do was the motion switch 4-3.
Fair. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's so common to be able to get misinputs into stance transitions here. You know how rare it is for us to see Hunting Hawk actually come out of the Hwoarang move list? It's unfortunate, man. We need to bring back reasons to use Hunting Hawk more, and Grim State of Mind showing it off.
Yeah, Grim State was kind of taking a gamble there that Dico wasn't going to try to jab into his pressure and found that Hunting Hawk. It's really interesting because also if you just do the first kick of Hunting Hawk, there's like a weird block stun that happens afterwards that really throws people off.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think that it's plus. Oh my god. Got the just frame skyrocket.
Oh, he wanted. I think he wanted to backlash that and was just a little late. Down forward, 3+4 connects the ignition barrage.
Nice one. Got the Ed, Ed, and Eddie right there, the jawbreaker.
Trying to fish for a counter hit in the down back 4 doesn't really connect. And a Peacekeeper, yes.
He wants it so bad,
yeah.
but unfortunately, this stage and Fallen Destiny, it refuses to allow people to get full wall combos.
Yeah, he really should have taken a little bit of an earlier tornado, but he wanted to do the Hunting Hawk into the up forward 4.
I respect it. Another back one. I think that's the second one that we've seen here so far with the counter hit. Grim State of Mind. Ooh, getting a free massage. We like that.
Yeah, back one is a fantastic tool against Hwoarang because he's missing a lot of the high crush coming out of different options. Doesn't have it except for maybe down 3+4 and 1 or 2 other moves out of neutral.
Yeah, down back 3 as well, for sure. But 100% something you hit the nail on the head. He's usually standing nice, straight, and statured, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Absolutely. This time, Dico sees the down 4-4, ducks it, and gets a full launch. We're gonna get
known as the rocket launcher.
Just little too, yeah.
We're in space right now.
Oh, he thought he saw the counter hit.
It's so interesting you can do that off the down forward 1 string now.
Oh, good patience. Yeah, he's trying to find the 2-jab counter hit there too.
Must be nice. Another doormat.
Yeah.
Ooh! Okay. If you tried this step,
combo.
it stepped on.
Oh no! A forward 3+4 to the wall kills there.
But it's so cool though.
It is cool. The soccer king is like.
Yes, sir. I am Hwoarang, bicycle kick king.
Said we have Ronaldo at home.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Albatross connects.
Bro.
Gets the wall blast.
Shitty the Wolves we're talking about right now. Grim State of Mind cooking on here. He has been doing a lot of what I think we've been calling active defense in the Tekken 8 scene. A lot of just making sure that Dico continually has his foot on the back pedal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you don't take your frame, somebody else will, right?
You're right.
Heat dash into CD3, tried to find the wall.
Ooh,
and just a last second duck. Yeah. Dico thought the low was going to come to close it out, and Grim State of Mind takes it 2-0.
Oh, it's the Strider Hiryu. That's what it is, right? That fit? But he's also got, like, sort of zombie vibes. Chat, I don't know if y'all are anime fans or whatnot. It feels like when I don't know a community cosplay or costume, it's always some anime.
We'll have to find out. I know he could bench one of me for sure. I don't know. Can we find a second one of me somewhere?
Maybe. I don't think that's possible. We already know.
Joonya. Thank you.
Got Hook. Hey, more Hwoarang play, dog.
Yeah, I like it. Wow, the delayed hop kick is crazy there.
Bro, this is giving like Jet Set Radio vibes on the Hwoarang fit.
Yeah, I like it. Like the kind of, future punk thing going on here.
I like it like that. Oh, he didn't go for the final hit on the ender.
Yeah, I think it was the alignment actually pulled it in the wrong direction. That was really strange.
I bet it still would have hit
here,
too.
pop P, and then I think forward 3. Oh, he's going to try to go to the ball on this. Okay.
Solid idea. Down back 4. One of the best moves in the Hwoarang playlist, right? As long as they don't low parry, you're pretty much good to continue pressing buttons, right?
It is one of those situations where, like, when you know a character has a god button, you're always looking for it in the big moment,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah. I'm one of those guys that I turn my brain off. If I think a low is coming, I low parry. But I played Yoshi for a really long time. And so Yoshi's while standing block punishment is just absolutely trash. So you always low parry or nothing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Changed a little bit, but after I started playing Bryan, it started changing a lot for me. Beautiful sidestep into the arc blast off of the whipped E-burst from Hook.
Yeah, but wasn't able to find the rest of the combo. The 1-1-1 connects, though.
Uh-oh.
No break on the roll and choke.
Rolling choke. Dog, you would have loved Tekken 7. You get a guaranteed follow-up after that in Tekken 7.
What was the guaranteed follow-up?
Oh, you get back turn, the back turn 4.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. 96 damage. What do you do
Yeah,
for
they
that?
definitely gave Lars a pretty easy wall enter that does a whole bunch of damage now.
I think
really
you
kind of
are.
has warpy opinions of the character.
Yeah, you're almost underselling this. Look at this! This was from my back turn launch! What are we
Put the
doing?
tornado up until there. That's crazy. Man, that was so many hits before the tornado.
That was insane. Yo, speaking
like
of
a
hits, I see
Jackwalker.
quite a few hits in the lower left-hand corner of our Matcherino codes getting contributed to. I appreciate y'all doing your homework without Professor Foxhound having to tell you to do it. Thank you all so much for turning in those papers on time.
That was a beautiful segue.
We like it, baby.
Oh, yeah. Now, on the other hand, I'm like Ozymandias. I already did it before we even launched it today.
Ooh. Dude, that shit before I came in a room. Hook not allowed to do anything heat related after all of that. He should have finished him when he had the chance. Look at these like small fuzzy ducks that we're seeing Hook use quite a bit. And what I would consider the worst down forward 2 in the entire game. Still good if you walk right into it.
Incredibly stubby, but
Yeah.
if you do 2 of them back-to-back, people walk into them quite a lot.
You're right. 100%.
I really like Hook is playing a slow game with a fast character. And no one break again. Oh, I don't like this.
What makes you say it looks slow?
Well, it's just, I mean, when he's on defense, he's playing pretty patient. You're not seeing a lot of the panic buttons with the back 1, right? A little bit of a jab
For sure.
pressure. You know, he's not just trying to blend the entire time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like honestly, I was like, what makes you say that? Bro, so much Phoenix Gate. I can't say that my statistical anomaly is just a one-time thing if I see it twice in one tournament in the first 3 matches. Oh, he hit him with the 10 OIX.
He missed the backlash, yeah.
Yeah. Bang. We've been missing that since Tekken 5, bro.
All right, yeah, Hook is trying to set up some frame traps off of the standing 4. We're going to see whether or not RunningJoke starts stepping after that.
No heat dash.
Oh.
He could have had that.
I think that he would have had a sliver of health left.
He definitely would have had RunningJoke in some Oki. Nice little duck there into the privileged tsunami kicks. We like it.
Yeah, nice 11 frame punish. Another actions without consequences, and it's -9 though.
Hey, -9 is safe. Nothing else matters.
I love the jab check after that. It's a +1 situation, or +2. Pop heat. Down 4, 3+4. Again?
Again?
That time would have killed.
Agreed. Especially at the wall right there. You could do pretty much anything you want.
I do like the fact that the down 4, 3+4, the ignition barrage, it is essentially hit confirmable for the heat dash. So a lot of players that have, you know, are good at what they do will just not use it if they see, because it's essentially a free guess with the heat dash.
Bro, RunningJoke was mashing that single. I did not know that you could be off axis enough to actually get away from Plasma Cutter. But Hook is
Absolutely.
teaching.
RunningJoke just seems like he does not have an answer for this matchup.
So interesting too, because I feel like he was cooking in game 1, had himself some really good offense, but I agree, he's continually blocking the flamingo jab. XO makes me want to pick up Lidia. Yes, absolutely, except I feel like if I would touch that character, I feel like I'm holding a assault rifle with absolutely no safety on it. That character just spits damage left ways and right ways.
Lidia is one of those real knowledge check characters, and I think we'll be able to talk about it a little bit more, but there are things like grabbing through heaven and earth and understanding the up-forward frame trap and things like that. There's a lot to know about the character, and I think that can frustrate people who don't have the time for it. Oh, he's gone.
CensedSonic, what are we doing, brother? He said, gotta go fast.
1-2-1 connects. Shaundude is not expecting to finish that string, and CensedSonic going up with an early lead.
CensedSonic showing us that blue stuff out here. He put Claudio as well as Fang, so he kind of indiscriminately goes between the two. Shaundude has showed us great Lili play consistently in Tekken 8, but you know that don't matter when you got the Starburst Shoryuken.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing can beat Wake Up DP. We're going to see whether or not CensedSonic can pull it out at the right moment.
Can we talk about how he tried to parry that arrow?
He did. I like
unless
that
he knew it wasn't going to hit.
We're seeing more of that, I think, probably mostly because of EWC.
Yeah, when you say that, I'm sorry, the
arrow.
parries? Oh, the arrow.
No, the arrow.
Oh, because of Mulgold.
Yeah, I feel like it was a rarely used move, and then Mulgold found a few really important wall splats with it and punishes, and I think it's kind of re-entered the Claudio move list.
For sure. I don't disagree. I remember back when we first discovered that was a move at all in the beta, and everybody was just sniping with that move from across the screen. It was insane. CensedSonic, speaking of which, going crazy on Shaundude here, and Shaundude smashing that rematch button right back into it.
Yeah, saving us for another Phoenix Gate at least for now.
Well, imagine you think that the Superman punch is coming. You sidestep left duck, as you should, to make sure that it doesn't hit you. And then he just flies away from you, like Superman himself, and you get no punish.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that happens to most Heats matches, so people should be pretty used to it by now.
It was just a running too. Yo, CensedSonic saw the butterfly ceiling fan chopper coming at him. He said, I don't want none of that.
I love the the creative name used for that. Actually, I should go look up what that move is actually called.
Same.
I know that Elisa's version of that is called something like Marionette Twirl or something like that. So
yeah, it's like I know what you're talking about. I literally have it in my spreadsheet. I'll look at it in a second if I can.
Yeah, it's the high chainsaws.
Yes.
Yeah.
CensedSonic making Shaundude go up high. I'm not sure we get the kill here. Never mind, I forgot that we have running to heat dash. Silly me.
Yeah, absolutely. Extremely high damage right into the heat dash and just flops on him.
We like that.
CensedSonic is finding a lot of really key ducks here too. Just a little bit of hesitation at the duck. Firmly in the driver's seat.
Death Marionette is the name of
Death Marionette.
Stand 1+2.
Yes. I knew it was something.
Well, while standing 1-1, getting that gigantic knockdown and the Starburst action as well. First of all, before I even go into that, that was 6 rounds straight for CensedSonic. So he was certainly on his speedrun game there. Game's done quick, hashtag on that. But a 12 frame here, I like that. We have Artorios in the bracket, aka the man, the myth, the legend that started taking his shirt off at the Combo Breaker Auction Tournament and gave us probably one of the best moments in Auction Tournament history. So let's see what BigAnt has got for us out here for a spectacle.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting match because I feel like from a player perspective as well, Zatch is a player that kind of fluctuates between this like kind of layer 1 get in your face offense, and then will quickly switch over to a very timing based delayed, you know, 5-layer deep offense. And we're gonna see whether or not BigAnt is gonna be able to find reversal if he does this now.
I love the way that you analyze that, honestly, because we saw it as you were talking about it. Zatch goes for, you know, kind of like layer 2, sidestep left into down back 1, and then once he gets the heat engager, goes straight for the running 1+2, as he did in round 1. So it worked last time. How long is it going to take for you to duck?
Yeah, and we saw what you were talking about at the down 1+2 just completely missing, and Zatch, you know, had to basically take his foot off the gas afterwards.
Yeah, scary stuff. And look at him already blocking against Bryan Fury. Couldn't be me.
Well, this is Bryan in Season 2 can really do this to be honest.
I think that really this right here is this is the Tekken problem right here. Bryan being able to get on top of you, many such cases throughout.
That was a fantastic duck launch. And now you gotta put up Bryan at the ball.
Ooh!
The launch into the cannonball straight.
I like it a lot here. BigAnt is a little bit hesitant on his combos, but in a way that is still getting him good Oki off at the end of it.
Oh, that was a beautiful choice to go for the heat smash and the inner strength connecting too.
You saw what happened there at the end, why he got hit? He did back sway instead of backdash. So maybe he's one of those guys that does cheat backdash. Maybe, or maybe he was actually going for a big back sway, but yeah, you can't block out a back sway. You have to actually do the sidestep cancel outwards, and it makes you extremely vulnerable, as we saw.
Yeah, maybe a little messy KBD, but I think something that, you know, a Bryan main would probably see first off, you know. Good eyes there. Oh, dropped the combo just a little bit.
There with the sidestep 2, and yet again, Zatch going for that layer 1, and BigAnt going for the hard combos, whiffing.
I like this though. I think Zatch, you know, has found a few moments in which BigAnt has essentially found an important duck or an important reversal in the match. But it's good that he's not letting off the gas and actually trying to keep the offense going.
Absolutely, 100%. And BigAnt has been doing a good job making these call-outs count. And could have some better combo optimization. Interesting. Once again, going for the sidestep left into high crush option. This time with the sidestep left Demon Slayer.
Another one right there. Yeah, I think this is a pretty interesting Bryan-specific adaptation. Probably one that wouldn't work were BigAnt to not be trying to jab his way through the offense here.
Possible. And I think a lot of people, BigAnt maybe let Zatch get away with murder right there, but possibly has the weapon to put him in the dirt.
Yeah, if you miss that Burning Lantern and you don't punish it properly, you have like, it's like -30.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Zatch not going for the forward 2 heat dash. BigAnt once again going for those big QCB1s, the cannonball straights, but unfortunately Zatch not letting him out.
Oh, doesn't finish it. Good armor usage. Kind of assumed that he was going to take the strength to do something with it, but BigAnt strikes back.
KingReyJr he's feeling this sympathetic pain out here every time these down 1+2s get evaded.
Yeah, and finally finds a place where he wanted to disrespect the frames, and BigAnt was able to capitalize a little bit, but he needs to find another clutch block in order to take offense back here.
Are we reacting? Oh, now that one, that's damn shit. That's why I said earlier, blocking against Bryan Fury, not even one.
It's tough, yeah. When you're sitting there blocking, you're really just giving up opportunities for a worse mix to happen, essentially. Nice whip punish. But he couldn't capitalize.
A lot of spaghetti, a lot of hesitation going on right now. Zatch gets the sidestep right into the missed palm thrust.
Sidestep 2 is such a sneaky good move, because it sidesteps you so early in the animation.
Yeah, and then continues to be extremely evasive as well. Yo, Zatch says, you're not getting away from this mix. Got your back to the wall, and that might be all.
There's that homing high we were talking about.
That started off our round. Here we go with the
Requiem
Requiem.
connect. Yeah. BigAnt trying to put on as much pressure as he possibly can in a short amount of time. And it's working out well for him. I think he probably should have heat dashed that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the taunt there, but the cannonball straight, working out all the same. And we got ourselves a game 3, Graham.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing in adjustments from both players. They're both going to have to try to think really hard about what was working and what wasn't in those last 2 matches.
Definitely difficult.
All right.
They've certainly been adapting very quickly to one another.
You're a coach. You're BigAnt's coach. You're in the background. What have you been watching so far that you feel like you would be trying to do?
Go ahead and tell him how good he's been at getting under these highs, getting those wall standing ones. Like, you're making good reads. Keep on that.
Oh, yeah. And I think he's taking that advice that he could have gotten into this match as well. We saw a really nice early on here. Oh, couldn't sidestep left.
Must be nice. Dang, man. That
Bryan
just ran away with it.
Steps too.
Yeah. Agree.
Sidestep 2 connects once again. Another nice duck, but he isn't able to launch it.
So unfortunate. Maybe he was going for a super hatchet. Could have been better. Zatch just yet again.
Whoa! What did I just see? That was crazy. I didn't. He didn't mean for that to happen either. That isn't.
No.
That isn't like the fisherman slam where you actually mean to side swap.
KingReyJr, if you're watching this, I need to know. Is this some sort of Discord tech that we don't know about? I need to know. And chat, if you watching it and you liked it, clip it for us, please, so that we can throw it to everybody else.
Yeah, give us that tech, and then also go fill out the match readout.
Yes, sir. We like that. Okay, BigAnt going for the back 3. Out in the middle here. Yes, sir. Didn't show the punish, but 100% absolutely was guaranteed. Bing, bing, bang. Ooh. Got him.
I like the heat dash to realign in order to try to take the wall. Potentially had a combo that could have killed in the end, but BigAnt was able to clutch it anyway. And the Requiem connects once again, but this time the Can-Cans find the needed timing hatchet.
Yeah, it must be nice to have a 5-frame low crush.
Absolutely. We were talking about actions without consequences, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Even though he just did get punished for it and lost the last round. But this is some crazy stuff. This is very much deja vu of how game 1 ended. Zatch put BigAnt in the corner and nothing that you could do about it. Lord have mercy.
What's going on in your head? But some of these players are just like, they have the corpus of data that they have of having played all these games. Just is the cumulative experience just makes them absolute just monsters in every situation.
Speaking of monsters, we're looking at Raph here. Had a beautiful showing last week on the ladder versus Ling. It might as well be ParagOnline Ling at this point because he is a staple of the broadcast whenever we got it. Look at this combo.
Yeah. This is cool. I like this. Late Tornado got a very long wall carry off of this. Really cool stuff. The back 1 comes in. Try to take the pressure off. That was a very lucky wall splat.
Peeling just has always known how to peel somebody off. He's been playing this game competitively. Tekken Tag 2, and you can see now as soon as I start giving
the one drop,
bro.
Oh, did he press? Oh no!
I got him.
The commentator curse kicks in.
Yeah.
And I think, wait, this is float. This is about 50 damage.
Whoa.
Okay,
56. That's a lot, though.
That is a lot. For sure, it's a lot.
Got him with the cross-lifting palms. A really good opening gambit button.
Yeah, very hard to punish. Very hard to figure out, how to step around it.
Yeah, stepping is really just something you should not do against the button. And look at that, a 13-second perfect from Raph just walking all over Peeling here. Oh, and of course trying to punish a low. How dare you?
Yep, absolutely. Xiaoyu has many lows that are totally unpunishable, and if you try, you might get parried.
Bro, is Peeling trying to go perfect for perfect, ban for ban? Yo.
Apparently. Yeah, Peeling a competitor in many brackets. No, definitely an online warrior. And you can see the results in terms of like just the raw matchup knowledge. Somebody who sticks to you like glue in pretty much every single match.
Raph is showing me where he got these 2 Dragon Balls from the God of Destruction. I'm seeing him. He is not wasting any damage whatsoever.
Yeah, no, fantastic whip punch. I think something that's underrated about Raven is that a lot of the Raven moves that you feel like you should be able to step also have like pretty generous side tracking. And normally Xiaoyu kind of bread and butters on some of these small side steps in close range.
Especially from back turn as well. Look at Peeling though, just 100% in control, calm, cool, collected. Maybe it's his veteran status, maybe it's the experience, maybe it's Maybelline, who knows?
Yeah, the combo efficiency is something that you expect to see every time Peeling is playing, and especially on the Xiaoyu.
What? He just ripped that?
Sometimes you do it.
Just gotta let him know.
Yeah. Sometimes the mistrust you just smell it. You just know it's gonna hit.
Throw the stanky leg at him. Is that what you're saying? We saw 3 perfects in that one game.
Yeah, very feast or famine so far between these two in this matchup. Just going to show that whoever's in the driver's seat, you know, has the offense to be able to take it home.
I like that. Feast or famine. We got ourselves a wordsmith around here, chat.
Well, thank you. I try to do what I can. You know, hit the book sometimes. Like real books, like reading books.
Nah, I can't get down with that. I only watch youtube.com/FoxHoundFL, you know what I'm saying? Peeling.
Oh, yeah, and twitch.tv/ParagOnOnline too.
Oh, cool. Twitch.tv/Paragon. Absolutely. Paragon FGC.
Yeah, FGC.
RAF. Looking like the Royal Air Force out here. Dropping bombs on Peeling. Ooh, that was sick.
Oh, nice break. Oh, the backswing blow is a great idea, but not every good idea is worth doing.
This is crazy. Using the hypnotist to gain the heat back. Look how much heat you get back. It's ridiculous how much.
Oh, burned it all the last moment. Good. And Raph is able to take advantage. Normally, Peeling, I feel like, would have bled the clock out, but it seemed like he really wanted to try to take advantage of that heat state.
Yeah, as the homie K-Box would say, the Titan of Time, definitely well known for being able to get that last moment clock change out. Look at this. What have we here?
Wow. And that was left Peeling in a very compromised down state too, really preventing any sort of comeback here.
Oh yeah.
Pop this to go through the wall, I think, right?
Yes. A kill or go through the wall, right?
Oh, the backswing doesn't connect at the last second. The mistrust from back turn. Nothing can happen here. Plus frames.
You can get like a normal combo.
Yeah, all of these have been weird. Yeah, side wall spots. All right. Plus frames again. Full charge. Gets parried. And this grab doesn't get broken.
What I love about that parry that Raph did, he knew the exact timing that Peeling was going to let it go. So if it was the mid or the low, the parry still works.
Yeah, really, really cool. I love Raven players just have this innate timing for when the parries are going to work out. Having a heartbeat on when your opponent is going to do a full charge move is not
for sure. Kind of really mix with that down back two. Going straight for the 4-4-3 keep out. I don't know about that one, Chief, but he's got a round to play with.
Yeah, considering how punishable it was, he didn't really get strong punishment. Peeling went for something like, sub 15 there. But the mistrust comes through, assumed he was going to press into it, and again, like you were saying, not getting a good wall splat.
He tried to bait the parry off of Peeling off of that low punish, but Peeling said no thank you. And already, Raph is mounting a comeback.
Yeah, they're pretty much even state on health, not anymore.
What? That's crazy. So that double fist pump that he puts into you allows him to go into the crouch dash and get the sweep even sooner.
Yeah, it's I think it's plus as well. It's a pretty strong move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting that Ref didn't end up splatting on that wall right there, just kind of floated off it.
No break again.
Damn that.
And Peeling is going to try to start testing him on grabs. It's a good idea in general to try to grab check Raven because he has a lot of really strong armor moves that are not that punishable and have pretty long range.
Yeah, and not all of the parries are like normal parries. Like his parry that is the usual one, the back is going to parry throws as well as pretty much anything else.
Yeah, you see it featured a lot in the King matchups.
Seeing in the middle of that.
Good kind of adaptation to try to get the wall here. Saw the short distance. Hit it to mix. Raph not feeling pressured enough to try to parry again.
Yep.
Wow, nice sidestep realignment.
That was absolutely insane, knowing that it was going to get him perpendicular. Raph trying to force Peeling to block some things so we can get some of this recoverable life back. There's a lot of ash in this cigarette happening right now.
And Peeling finding a crucial duck to be able to take it 2 over Raph, but Raph looked good. That was not as one-sided as the score lets you believe.
That was my favorite set of tonight, easily so far. Mad easy. And Raph is turning me into a fan very, very quickly right here.
Man-child?
What do you think? It's Uncommon Child.
Uncommon Child.
I love what you were going for, though. All right, let's go. Let's see what Unk Man-child has got for us. Hitting him with the get over here, Mortal Kombat style. He said FTK.
And on the other side here, RektFire is actually a player that I'm familiar with, a friend of mine. Don't let that Bushin fool you. He's got some pretty good king tech.
Got him with the down forward 1-1. A 30-second perfect is not easy to get in this game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, uncommon gameplay from the Uncommon Child.
Is there a holographic rare even?
Alright, back to... Oh, missed the back two. But finds a standing 2 in order to relaunch and get another combo here. I will say I'm not totally sure. I do know Rek, but I don't know whether or not he has a lot of Clive experience.
He gonna get some today, I'll tell you that. Oh my goodness. I'll teach you whether guard or not.
Yep, the Season 2 setups coming through and the Flame Bash closed out that second round.
One of the things you learn pretty early is that armor is really strong against Clive's strings. And King having, what in the, that running 2 has the longest hitbox ever. You put that on the hub, it's so long. That's ridiculous.
Absolutely. Alright, well there's the armor that you were talking about. I think Ref is trying to push through some of this. The muscle armor connects and he's going to get a little mix, but Uncommon Child has 4 stacks already. We got to talk about that.
Yeah, 100%. Now, the Zantetsuken typically comes out when you're at the wall, and those are kind of far away, but we've definitely seen quite a bit of that Odin sword, excuse me, popping out. I like the down jab there, and then going for the cheeky.
Shout out Goldship, the drop kick. And that 4-stack is kind of a loaded gun on any one of the tornadoes that might happen here.
Oh boy.
Forget that 5-stack.
Yeah. He really wants this heat dash launcher so he could let the laser rip.
Yeah, he was just trying to find any sort of tornado, and there we go. I think with the right combo, take the tornado here and cash out.
Is Clive. Oh yeah, he wants it.
Can do like 100?
Bro. In the open, you get all of that is crazy. Didn't even need the low wall slump to get the extra. It's almost like King combos that allow you to get that big giant shining wizard ender.
Absolutely. Oh, guaranteed.
Woo!
That is the 2 break, I believe. Actually, no, it's 3 break. Because the giant swing is actually the 2 break on the ground there.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
That was something that confused me a lot on replays.
replay takeover is all about.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I said replay takeover. That's crazy. Lord have mercy.
You got that Tokon brain going on.
I do. I was thinking about my GOAT, Hot Dog Bong Water 420, who was unfortunately not in this bracket tonight. We miss you, Hot Dog Bong Water 420. Lord have mercy.
Oh my god, look at these combos. And he just tried to rip the Zen Tetsuken meter right at the end. Correct. Looked like he was a little ready for it. Takes the heat dash in order to get a realignment. Power bomb into the sand. Part 2. Gotta fight a Jaguar in the Coliseum. That's crazy. Standing 2 connects. No! Oh, get the right combo. You better rage art here. Oh, what are you doing?
I like these.
Nice punish. And RektFire going up in the first game.
Imagine saying Clive's sword whiffs. Clive's sword whiffs. He backdashes during that whiff and rips the forward 2-1. That means forward 2 had a longer range than the sword.
Yeah, I think people kind of forget that King has some really long range. He is really kind of a, he's a hybrid of a keep out and a, close range demon.
Ugh. Yes, sir.
Oh, he just ripped the string. Oh my god.
Graham, you were talking earlier about having stiff competition out here. I'm feeling stiff just watching it right now. Uncommon Child trying to pop it out right here, trying to make our GOAT RektFire take an L. I don't think it's about to happen.
This is so fun to watch. As a totally binds. Oh no. Okay, he's good.
Got him.
Yeah, I can be biased here, right?
Absolutely.
We're all rooting for RektFire at this point. Forward 4 neutral 2 connects and the Shining Wizard. Putting him in the mix, but here comes the reversal on the flame dash.
I need to know if it's against the rules to use the shotgun in this bracket right here, because shotgun easily S tier item move.
Oh, absolutely. And I think gun beats sword in rock, paper, scissors, if I remember correctly.
I wouldn't disagree with that. Ooh, got the forward 2-1 heat dash. Let's get it going. King always had like the coolest combos too, bro.
Shining Wizard and goes for the mid and he ducked. Uncommon Child with his back against the wall.
See here, immediately starting with the Beast Howl. 442 got the +7. He's ripping these down 4-2-1s.
Yeah, the double hook disaster connects. He went for the crouch grab there.
Bro, whenever you see the crouch grabs connect, you're like, oh man, he's on something.
Yeah, okay, we finally see the the Giant Swing get broken. Nice low block, no launch. Oh, he rage-charted that.
I respect it, honestly. You see Jaguar sprinting at you, you do the thing that is going to get them off of you.
Now, interestingly, if you talk to King players, they will say that, like, because of the difference between the Jaguar sprint moves, that high is technically reactable.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, this is King players talking, right? So.
For sure. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, Running King Onslaught is totally reactable. I'm like, you're smoking crack, bro. This is not happening.
Oh! Got him. Into the generic grab.
That's such a cool grab, too. Oh, what an awful Oki it leaves you at.
Yeah, it leaves you like, yeah, exactly. It's like face up, head forward.
Yeah, face up, feet away. Really, really bad Oki. You're like at range 3, but it's Clive, so.
Absolutely. Well, goodbye to all that great health. And wow, the sidestep down forward too. All right, Uncommon Child is kind of waking up a little bit.
He's letting it rip out here. He's playing on a few little assumption sequence reads, and they're really paying off.
Yeah, okay, yep, waits for that. Good one break. Probably would have assumed that was going to be a giant swing with the wall behind you there. But rip it once again, and this time he's not able to break it. Not too much like RektFire.
Oh! Just barely whipped
keeper. Yeah. I think he got him in the air too, because that only did 40 damage.
Kill him.
Nice. Stayed down into the grab. Tried to pop the heat. Wants to get one last piece of the hit in. Oh, that's tough.
Unfortunate. I gotta wonder. He went for the down. I think he went for like the ground throw, but got crouch throw instead. Either way, it wouldn't work because wake up kick came, and now we got ourselves a possible game 3 coming in here. Hit it or quit it, Uncommon Child.
Yeah, this time it looks like he finally found the right break for that ground throw, which means that RektFire might start throwing the other one out. We're going to see whether or not we get a mix out of it. And again, you're going to see those 10-frame grabs coming a lot.
Especially after Heat Burst. It's just an option that is so amazingly good in Arsenal.
Nice block on the Heat. Challenging a lot of the... Whoa, the 10-hit. We're seeing all the moves. A lot of the down jabs here. It seems like Uncommon Child started throwing the back out here, but the Tornado's going to come through, cash out on the Zentetsuken, and 1-1 apiece.
Yeah, it seemed like RektFire clutch factor just completely fell apart. He's going to need himself a new transmission before he gets into game 3.
Yeah, sometimes when you're playing against really good players, it's sort of a race against the clock for them to like try to figure out how you're trying to mix them up. And it looks like Uncommon Child's starting to figure out the blueprint a little bit.
For shizzle. Absolutely. Alright, Unkman Child versus the Rekt one. Spitting hot fire. Game 3.
Absolutely. 4-4 neutral 2. Oh yeah, you found the break for that.
Good. At that point, I'm just going to start running. I'm not even going to do ground throw. I'm just going to start going like counter hit attacks. I know you're going to be mashing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, big
caught
heat
him with the hell sweep. Wait out the plus range
far
here.
away. The Demon Breath Graham.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not he tried to challenge that or step that. But this time the down forward 2-1 does get ducked.
Now we ask ourselves, this is Clive Rossville. Does he get all the way to a wall here?
The answer is no, but barely not. Yeah. He saw that wall wasn't close enough, he decided not to do it.
No, he did a heat dash.
Yeah, I think he saw that it was gonna hit and then decided not to take it. Oh, no launch.
Oh, I like this because he's shown the grab so much. Heat Engager would have helped him a ton, but unfortunately, Uncommon Child saw it coming and he got himself set point right now in the ladder.
When you're at this point and your grab game is working so well that you're forcing your opponent to start micro-ducking every time you do anything, it's time to just rip hits.
Yeah, with the 4-3s, the DDTs, Uncommon Child getting his aggression pulverized.
Waiting it out. He stepped that, but didn't launch it, and the cash out. It's gonna take it. RektFire showing some good stuff, but Uncommon Child taking it 2-1.
I think a lot of people were looking at Clive when he dropped and was like, yo, this character is absolutely insane. And there's a lot of like knee-jerk reaction from the community. They just go, I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. And the first time that we're seeing Anna tonight, this is pretty interesting.
Not just Anna. ParagOnline number 73 winner, Joy on the Anna.
Yeah. This is already a hot start. And we get a tornado here. Don't even need to do the heat dash. Joy taking the first.
Truly really like this Anna custom right here. I am absolutely Nina Williams all the way, but Joy, putting a little joy into my heart.
Yeah, I like it too. I do appreciate the the custom artistry that we see from a lot of the top players as well. There are a lot of players here that, you want your character to look good. Hey, Nee said the first thing you do when you pick up a new character is make a custom.
If you really are about it like that, you absolutely should. If you are over at my spot and you come in to do business, you gotta make a business suit on the PlayStation.
I'm with you for sure. And alright, well, we're gonna see the classic Anna mix. Here's a full crouch down forward 2.
We've seen 2 of them already, and CensedSonic has decided that he's not going for these big hop kicks, not staying super active, kind of backdashing, and I think that we have seen is not really getting him a lot of mileage.
Yeah, I think what we saw Mulgold in this particular matchup, I love the up forward 3 usage there. I think the other thing was, trying to pick up an early Starburst stack and then Blue Moon Burst to try to deal with the 50-50.
Now, some of us out there don't know which move Blue Moon Burst is.
Down back
Which one is down back 1+2? That's, you know what? I'm gonna still call it what I call it, but Blue Moon Burst is kind of a sick ass name. Put an orange slice on that one.
It is a pretty good name. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can call it the Dragon Punch, you can call it what you want, but you can call it Yeehaw.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't know if we're even gonna get to see it right here. Joy is just absolutely hammering and nailing CensedSonic against the wall. We're gonna get ourselves an NC-17 rating on this VOD, dog.
Yeah, he's found the instructions for this match, for sure.
Nice walk.
Oh. Alright, CensedSonic trying to find a little bit of the pressure back into this. Waiting out that first level mix, and I think he's giving Joy some frames that he probably doesn't want to have.
Yeah, this is not the CensedSonic that we saw playing with the Shaundude earlier, where the running twos. All right, I see that option. And he's delaying the back D3, as you do. Nice power crush, solid.
Yeah, that was a great response to a pretty small frame situation. CensedSonic said, I'm not going out without a fight.
Absolutely not. There we go. Now CensedSonic says it's time to put on the gas. Like my GOAT, Mulgoat. And that was one of the things that Mulgoat took advantage of a lot, was just not allowing Atif to be able to get anywhere. And of course, while standing 1-1, not only gives Starburst and the +23 on hit, but it also wall splats. We like that, right, guys?
Yeah, can we talk about that combo for a second? That was a fantastic wall adjustment. Actually went 360 degrees.
That was sick. You know, that one might end up in the highlight reel.
Wow. Sniff the running 2 coming, and Joy finding a good way to get to the wall. No heat. Now we pop the heat in order to realign. And a back turn, but it didn't matter.
Sheesh, dog. Just getting blown up by the wine openers here. CensedSonic struggling to stop Joy from breaking it open, but broke the floor.
Yeah, I love that usage of the floor very early on in order to make the combo more consistent. But the last hit didn't hit there. That's first time I've seen that in a while. He missed the Starburst stack at the end, which might matter, except not. Take it back.
I love the ground slash Nova that we're seeing right here from CensedSonic. A lot of that upward 2 you were saying earlier. Nice 26-second perfect. I think we're gonna get ourselves quite a rubber banding of the momentum here. As we are in the middle of this match, I want to take a look and see where Joy is on the leaderboard right now. He's 3-0, and so that means he's well on his way to being able to get those 6 matches to qualify again for the top 8.
Yeah, although every single one of these that goes to 3 games is a potential, you know, foot on the brake for him to be able to make enough points out of this.
You're right, that's lost opportunity cost right there, 100%, but the 2 jab into the Assassin's Dagger guaranteed on the counter hit. She needs it, right, guys?
Absolutely, and a full slide in order to slide into your DMs.
Oh, like that. Yes, mommy, please. Oh, there's his Sky Slash Nova. Get your sunglasses ready, y'all.
You called it before, the hop kick I think is a very important tool in this arsenal, but a very risky one to rip if you're not really sure about it.
Yeah, that's true. However, I would say that punishment is not Anna's forte. So I think you get a 13-frame punish from Anna. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you just definitely don't want her to be in an advantageous position whatsoever.
Yeah, well, similarly to other characters.
Oh my god.
Insane Chaos Judgment.
Bro, that was a crazy call out.
And a nice punish. Yeah, no heat behind that means it's -13.
CensedSonic is doing his homework out here. Both of them are.
Yeah. So what you were talking about before around the punishment game, I think something that's worth mentioning is even the characters that have somewhat weaker punishment, the 10 to 13, if they can go into stance with it, it becomes a very strong option.
Factual. Absolutely factual, especially with Anna. We talk all the time about how difficult it is to deal with Anna's pressure. And look at that. I can't believe CensedSonic was able to block that.
Yeah, heavy plus frame pressure. Wow, fantastic low block at a very important time. Take the spike, you still have the tornado. Can you get to the wall? Close.
The doesn't give a hard wall splat anymore. Thank God for Joy, but unfortunately, CensedSonic not letting him get away with murder. One more round, and he's going to stop Joy's win streak.
That first game looked so Joy favored, and now CensedSonic is pulling it back, but a fantastic duck.
Yeah, a little bit
like
telegraphed.
We're in the late bracket already. This is a good match.
It does. Absolutely. Well, okay, we take those.
Yep.
Hopefully the fact that she just doesn't have heat anymore, and CensedSonic has all the resources on the board.
Yeah, he didn't even he didn't punish that hammer chance option there either. Pop the heat. Oh,
let it
the
rip.
pressure continues.
Careful. KingReyJr could happen any second.
Did he press? He did press.
I saw him
what a
step, and I thought he did step block, Graham.
No, he did step, and it looked like some sort of was that output or two afterwards?
Might have been.
But anyway,
like a leg to me, I thought.
Oh yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it was just a quick. I think it was a mid kick of some kind. Oh no, we got to the few frame version.
CensedSonic and Joy now on final round of game 3. This is a big one for Joy specifically. Let's see what CensedSonic can do to stop the pressure. And yet again, no punish on the hammer chance option.
Pretty sure that's like -14. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As with mid-enders that can be compared to highs, usually the mid-ender is pretty punchable.
Nice walk. Perfect. The Joy not going for the hell sweep. No! Oh my god, that's crazy options, Graham. That was insane of a set.
One grab at the crucial time, and Joy manages to steal that one out of CensedSonic's hands.
Zatch. Ooh, we got ourselves one of my favorite matchups here. Kuma versus Yoshimitsu. And of course, you gotta rock the KingReyJr fit. Classic.
Man, when I was a kid and the KingReyJr like showed up and he like pulled the little flute out and played the thing, and then the Zoe came out, that was so cool, dude. I was like, I was geeking.
You are gating yourself again, calling them Zoids, but I respect it.
Yes. Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, I know I'm dating myself for sure, but I'm cool with it. I've accepted my own status at this point.
That was absolutely... I wish that I could get a quick replay on that one, but it can't happen. Spirited away, and away goes your health bar. Do we got that damage?
We absolutely do, and the flip over, so tough to deal with. Oh,
BlessedYonko.
Really nice heat engager here. It was Zords. I think it was something like that, right?
Yeah, Zords. Yeah, you got like the Megazord and whatnot. But
yeah.
Zoids is just a completely different show. That
it is a different
Tourney.
show that also happened at the same time, yes.
Fantastic show. Love that show. Real talk, I literally just bought Godzilla vs. Power Rangers. There's a graphic novel. Godzilla's just popping off.
That's so sick.
Yeah. They're right next door to my local. Look at BlessedYonko here. Getting cut up.
Oh, insane punish.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I was going to say, not many people know that you can actually punish that.
I feel like I have never actually seen it punished. So, BlessedYonko, you done good, son. However, I am rooting against you heavily. Whoa, flash whiffing right there.
Yeah, that was a really interesting situation, and I guess the armor just went through the flash.
It's more like he didn't extend himself far enough, and that's the thing about flash.
Yeah, while still hitting,
especially one sword stance flash. Very, very, very small hitbox.
It absolutely is, yeah. And I think if you don't play Yoshi, you really don't get a feeling for like how up close you need to be.
Yes, people are like, yo, flash is so OP. And it's like, you really don't understand how often I whip this move, dog.
Yeah, bro. Try to go try to use it and then come back and talk about it.
I'm saying. Avoiding the puddle. Great option. 20 frame startup, so it's kind of slow, but if you think that they're blocking low or if they're stepping, you got those.
All right, here comes the lay down trickery. Playing dead for a second.
He could have done the Maji mid, and he could have got the wall splat. He could have got everything, bro.
Yep, absolutely. The uncharted salmon hunter gets blocked. Got him. He tried to bait into the armor there, but this is gonna hit, and with a pretty easy combo, BlessedYonko gonna take the first one.
I respect PaxxDead going for the autumn leaves there, the down forward 1-4, because it's kind of like, oh, I thought I blocked that move. If you block that move, it's 13 frame punishable. That's the punish. But if he had noticed that it whiffed, oh boy, could have something mad different.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And a great down forward 2 start here. Full samurai cutter.
Dude, you know what can be triggering? You're playing in an online competitive set like this, and they don't have the same particle effects that you usually have, like the purple sparks and whatnot. And so it's harder to see when the unblockables are coming.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, certain people's bits might blend in with the background and make it a little harder to see. Be pretty challenging sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm colorblind, so tell me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a completely different world too.
Yeah. In Virtual Fighter, it matters even more. It's like red for normal hit and green for green for normal hit and red for counter hit. I wouldn't know. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah. Hopefully the new game comes with some adaptive stuff for that.
They do have like the sound of a counter hit is wildly different than the sound of a normal hit in Virtual Fighter. So I really love how the sound design is like super ingrained in the way you play that game. Anyway, back to
Tekken also has it too.
For sure.
The rainbow drop comes through. And this is going to be an interesting back turn combo situation.
Especially with Kuma, typically it's harder to get it on Kuma due to the fact that the head hitbox is a little bit smaller, but still beautiful sidestep on the G-Clef cannon, and I think we might have ourselves around here.
Oh, can you kill him? I don't think you can. Smart use to try to get out of there. A little trickery again. The stone head doesn't get broken.
4-1-1. PaxxDead going for the long range. Careful. Nice. Generic throw. Send him down to the floor.
One of the coolest grabs in the game, by the way.
I love that throw.
But the bear sweep comes through. Take a combo. Wow, the bear booty ender there is pretty interesting. I feel like I haven't really seen that much.
For sure. I think it did give him good wall carry, but he didn't like run up and keep that extra momentum. So not allowing
fully sacrifice the Oki damage.
And that's something you'll see very often either. The down forward 1-2, just like in neutral, just letting that rock. Nice.
That's something you don't see that often. Yeah. It's stepping with a bear and actually fully stepping a heat burst is something you also don't see that often.
Just goes to show you how they did fix the heat burst hitbox.
Absolutely. Well, we've got another piece of the goal to break here.
PaxxDead sitting with an entire tank of propane, going for the windmill instead after he spent it.
Oh, he tried to launch that. That was the right move, but he was just a little late. Yeah. Nice break on the 1+2.
Here we go. Oh, my man PaxxDead was taking a lesson from the boy Trizzer the Rapper, using that 3-4, the Monty Revolver, we like to call it in the Discord, but unfortunately getting hopped out of there.
Missed the bear booty, and the grab is going to guarantee on the armor. Great block.
Oh, nice. When in doubt, down forward 1 against Kuma. When the Honey Bear stands there, when in doubt, down forward 1.
I gotta say, both of these players are playing very well, but BlessedYonko's fundamentals are fantastic.
I completely and totally agree. I'm enjoying this match, like, a lot. Like, it's definitely not, it's not the same sort of Tekken that we've been used to watching. This matchup, you don't get to see very often.
Yeah, both players kind of like trying to find places to take their foot off the gas to see what they can do with it. The guard break comes in with the Demon Breath. Take an early tornado here. Take a spike. Ooh. Oh, Salmon Hunter hitting that distance. That's crazy.
Yo. Nice. That's that new change. Wall pending 1-2. Now 13 frame punish. But unfortunately, PaxxDead not allowing us to evolve into the superest of Super Sentais and get a game 3. But I'm proud of you. All the same, I'm proud of you, baby.
I'm gonna be totally real with you. When you said PaxxDead, I totally forgot that Dead was a part of his name.
I also, and here we go. My goat Khalil giving me the Florida Prodigy, the only American representative at Esports World Cup, KingReyJr. on the screen for us.
Yeah, and I'll save you a moment. This is a bleach custom.
Okay. I honestly, I thought it was giving me... Oh, he hit it!
He did it. He did it.
Let's go.
He actually did it.
We got those online. How about you eat this taunt jet supper, baby? Okay. If he comes back and gets the taunt Oki on him, that would be the absolute most amazing clip. But unfortunately, he doesn't have it. KingReyJr. keeps it together. But you know that's going to end up in the highlight reel.
All right, tell me why you were excited about that for the audience at home.
Okay, so we got the full crouch down forward 2 counter hit, and if you do up into down forward 2, you do a crouch cancel, and it's frame perfect. You get a 1 frame to get your crouch cancel, and then down forward 2, you get a full launch on that, and he landed.
Yes. Yeah, I have talked to KingRey, and he basically has said it's not worth doing. But I guess he's been labbing it a little bit to rip it out.
I think he's in the place where he's like, you know what? It's early. I'm feeling it. Why not? It's like, I feel like that happens quite a lot. You're in the middle of the match and you're like, I could do this. Maybe I'll just do the easy thing. 101 damage combo, easy for KingReyJr. You know, geez.
Sometimes you just like, you know, there are sometimes where you're looking at like a really difficult thing and you're just like, you know what, I got this, and then you just rip it once. You know what I mean? There's no reason why you did it and then you can't do it again in the future. But like you just hit that one moment where you're just in the zone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can do this, and then you do it.
Flow states. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I like that combo a lot. 4-2-1 and still got the ability to do the tech. Okay, BigAnt is showing us, and just like you were saying earlier, as a Bryan player, you know, you get those days where it's like, yeah, I'm hitting taunt jet upper all the time. I'm getting them like 3-4 in a row. And then there are other times it's just like, man, they just not coming, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes you're just like locked in, you have the right timing, and then other times you're like, oh, I think I hit a taunt heat spin. What's going on?
I don't think that... I'm going to talk about taunt heat smash later. That is something that, in my opinion, is the first thing that needs to go in this game. And we'll talk about it in a little bit. Funeral Palm into the flip over, 84 damage, and that's going to do it. Okay, now that play-by-play is over, we're going to talk to you about why Taunt Heat Smash needs to go. But before I say it, why do you think that I think it needs to go?
Well, because it's too easy to hit, and it's too impactful for hitting it.
Yeah, when you say it's too easy to hit, what do you mean?
Well, so the frames that you gain from hitting the taunt part of it, normally it's like pretty close to just frames for most stuff. Like, yeah, and it's so insanely strong because of the fact that there's a large window to hit the heat smash afterwards.
Right. Well, heat smash is I-16 as well, but the way that it's coded in this game, it's coded more like a string than anything else. So you can hit heat smash, like you have taunt, and the knee is like rising. You hit heat smash, and you will get taunt heat smash. It's over a 10-frame window that you can input this in. So it is not to be understated how easy that is, and the ability to do that. I think maybe you should bring that execution back, personally.
By the way, I am totally with you. That is definitely, if you ask me like the one thing that Bryan has that probably should be fixed, it's that.
Yeah, for sure.
There are definitely other things that I think, you know, depending on who you talk to, there are different elements of Bryan's kit. I think, you know, the super hatchet, things like that may be on there. I actually think Incinerator is another string that needs to be kind of shot in the leg a little bit.
Absolutely. I don't disagree. But we're talking about, at that point, I think we're talking about how strong strings are in this game in general due to the realignment, and then we're talking about you guys need to do a complete and total overhaul on the way that string realignment happens in general.
Well, I'll give you an alternate example as we're kind of like, whoa, yeah, that.
Tragic.
I'll give you an alternate example of Political Storm, which is also an aligning string, and if you stop halfway through, -13.
Yeah. And that's absolutely not the way that Incinerator works. If you stop at the 4th hit, then you're -2.
Right, exactly. And -2 is an insane advantage because now you can step 2.
Yeah, it's really good, and then you can delay as well, right? It's just it's not it's not to be overstated. Nice one with the swallow vortex, down back 1-2, slamming.
Oh, didn't rip the full charge, but it did trade. Back in the driver's seat. KingRey is so good at this. A lot of big back one.
Yeah, very interesting combo right there. I think he thought that maybe he was going to be a little bit off axis, or it could be even a connection thing. Not sure how close these guys are to one another. I will say, KingReyJr did hit full crouch down forward 2, crouch cancel down forward 2, so, you know, connection can't be that bad.
Yeah, it seems like whatever's going on the spectator side might be just an artifact of this, but KingRey takes a realignment to get the wall. He's very good at this. Full charge, walked right into it, no heat dash.
Yeah, it didn't allow him to get it at all. Went for that. Hello? Why would you do that? There's a knee at the end of that string.
Absolutely. And KingReyJr manages to find the win inside of a lot of spaghetti. Just shoved his hands in that plate of spaghetti to find that win.
Yeah, saucy and cheesy, both at the same time. That's the way KingReyJr likes it. You know, so I wonder how Fradin deals with it.
Yeah, we're going to see how he's able to shake that up. And both of these players are probably going to be huffing this melon salts to stay on the, you know, frame perfect side of this, considering that both of these give you some pretty strong mixes.
Absolutely. Damn, in 5 seconds. That is how long it took to get to floor 2.
Yeah, just break the floor immediately. Take a nice little ending combo on this, try to find an Oki situation, and alright, Shaundude staying in the driver's seat. Does not want to give Joy the pressure back.
Absolutely not. Using a lot of that do glide. Joy getting a good punish, and here, some of that sidestepping, we're seeing already how effective it is.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether or not this actually is a challenging matchup. Oh, we finally see a punish on that.
You like that?
Great job,
the
Shaundude
platinum grace. I think that's one of the coolest moves, platinum grace.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lili is very slept on as like a kind of like really cool design character.
That's
no break on the chain
go
grab.
chain. Everybody gangsta until you start getting chain thrown by Anna Williams.
You almost never see that ender either.
You don't. Crab throw.
Wow, fantastic little block there.
Nice duck under him so he can get a punish. Shaundude getting the first duck and block and punish on that sweep from the Anna. You ain't gonna catch me with that.
Shaundude winning the first coin flip. Guessed correctly. We're gonna see whether or not he can keep the streak going. Wow.
4-3+4. Guaranteed for the counter hit. Shaundude is struggling, but you know, we talk about a lot generic down 4 being such an amazing tool, such that they nerfed it to -15 once Tekken 8 got launched. And we have Anna and Nina Williams having extensions, delayable extensions that can go into sidestep and cancel off of their options. Nerf these characters.
Go up, King.
Get him out of here.
We're all here. We all want to hear this.
I'm saying.
Yeah. I think that there's definitely like a balanced consideration where they were saying, you know, well, we don't want to make it so that the competitive scene is hurt by, you know, changes so close to some of the majors. But and it's definitely a problem.
Meanwhile, Mortal Kombat coming out with midnight patches right before Evo.
Isn't that because nobody plays Mortal Kombat?
Hey,
I'm just
brother.
Hey,
listen. All right now. My man Tento is gonna pop out of the gym and through your wall like the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yo, shout out to the Mortal Kombat guys. Like, I know that the game wasn't in a perfect state, and people are still playing it, which is awesome.
It's all about
But back to the game.
the way I've been saying it. A fighting game is not bad if you have one person to play it with. That's it.
No, that's sweet. That's nice. I like that. That's all you need. And we're going through the floor again. 5 seconds again.
I love the combo Shaundude is popping out with. He's been pretty good in the driver's seat for game 1, but unfortunately he wasn't able to take it out.
Wow, nice low block. Shaundude willing to make the hard read sometimes.
Interrupting there, interesting.
Yeah, maybe that was too hard of a read.
It's tough. There's so many options. When they do right, when it works, they're a god. When it don't, they're an idiot. Nice throw here to get the floor blast.
Yeah, they're absolute levels to it for sure. And Shaundude with a pixel of health is trying to make a comeback. Joy strikes back.
Very interesting right there that Joy goes for the jab in that situation. Not afraid of the back turn, high crush at all. And immediately the jab, QCF1, Assassin's Dagger. And finally, Shaundude pops out with that hop kick.
Hop kick seems to be a necessary weapon against Hannah at this point.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have it, you are going to be stunted and being able to fight back.
Oof. That's a lot of damage.
Joy showing off how they got here in the first place with limited time. That any percent speed run really kicking in right now.
Shaundude trying to do a little bit of lost skip right here. Nice sidestep action, getting good combos, but is struggling to keep wall advantage. Wow.
All right, bad wall situation here. Take some guaranteed shift.
Get that throw.
This time the order is broken.
Beautiful 1+2. I respect the rage art right here. You could probably get a good combo off of it because Shaundude has been a specialist off this character for God knows how long. But, you know, we gotta finish it off with some style, some flair with the gainer.
Yeah, take a quick break, shake the hands off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I love conceptually the mid-range pressure that he's putting out here. But Joy has been finding some nice ways back into an offensive situation.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the few people that can step that setup.
You like that? Matterhorn. That's right. Step on me, mommy.
Should have been me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
That one goes straight to the highlight reel. Lord have mercy. Okay, Shaundude on survival point right now versus set point. Shout out to my boy Just the Spirit.
Yeah, Shaundude finding a way to mount a comeback in what looked like a really impossible situation. And another great combo here. Get the sidewall, maybe pop this to realign a little bit.
Yeah, we popping it. My boy Trojan. He knows what it's about. Oh my gosh. If that was the triple, he would have got the full wall splat. Shaundude, though, getting the heat smash, slamming it, guaranteed up the 4-4-3, the do glide 1-2, and we got ourselves a game 3, Graham.
That looked so desperate for so long, and then Shaundude has pulled out just a completely different way to play this match so far.
Crazy. Pulling out versus the Anawilia players. Wouldn't catch me doing that anytime. Shaundude, Joy back on the pack pixels and immediately going for the hop kick. He's like, I do not want any part of this mix you're trying to put in my face.
Yeah, this is the longest that we've gone on the top of the stage so far across both of those matches.
Yeah, lots of floor blasts. I feel like we made a lot of gray happen on these pack pixels.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we got to see the full tour every time, you know? It was nice of them to show off the new stage.
Throw here, no. Beautiful backdash into the 3-2. Holy!
He didn't need to do this one, but
oh yeah,
he can in order to again, maybe the change of pace is helping him out here a little bit. Get some time to think about what the mixes have been. Think about your match.
It's all about the style. I spent a lot of time on this custom. I want to see it in the best of cinematic.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Spike here. Yep.
Oh, we're cooking on this Oki as well. Damn. You know what? Honestly, I don't even know if I go for it. Yeah. It's crazy. Can't even get a wall splat for it. Yo!
Wow. Look at the movement.
I'm saying, Shaundude's cooking right now, but unfortunately, Joy got the heat shield on.
Yeah, and took a grenade launcher to the back. That's tough.
That's what it is, but we'll see if we're dooming and glooming out here, or if we're going to pin straight to hell.
Joy has been doing a lot of the front roll. This is going to go through... Oh my god, look at that floor angle. I didn't even think that was going to go under.
Bro, it's the DVD icon in the corner. Okay, it didn't hit the corner exactly, just like all the other DVD icons I watched.
We were so close, though.
Really, there is crazy. Why does that do so much damage?
Yeah, it's insane. Shaundude, in a pretty similar situation to that second game, is going to need to try to figure this out. There comes the roll again. Oh, crushing the options, crushing the dreams.
Bro, this must be nice. He got hit by that on a counter hit. Shaundude was mashing on that one. Oh my god. Damn, Shaundude, I'm gonna let you know right now. You probably still end up as my #1 top clip of this bracket because you just slammed it. But unfortunately, Joy just kept those stilettos on the neck. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Shaundude.
I love all of you out there, chat. As a mathematics teacher, if you don't know that an eighth is half of a quarter, I don't know what fighting game community that you have been in. As far as I know, all of my homies know how much an eighth is and how much a quarter is. I'm just saying. Anyway, Peeling versus Fradin getting started real early with Lidia.
Oh, nice duck there. By the way, I'm a Tekken player. I can only do addition and subtraction.
Oh, you don't read? Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What are patch notes?
Never heard of them. Sheesh. QCF4 slamming, getting those guaranteed follow-ups. And Peeling already has 2 banana bunches.
Oh. All right, here comes the pain train. Nice duck.
I love the Fradin custom.
This, yeah, this is such like a. Is this supposed to be like a? What am I looking at?
It's his custom. So he's got the blue with the red hawk, which is reminiscent of Tekken 5, right? But it's just his signature one, just like JAKEMAN with the straw hat.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's heat. I like it.
Round 3.
Dealing on the Lidia, showing what kind of damage this character can push out. Interesting wall standing 3 right there. Maybe thought it was better than the wall standing 2.
Yeah, that was super interesting there because also the wall standing 3, he went into the up 4 3 + 4. Could have guaranteed the heat engager, but chose not to do it pretty early on, which I think is pretty smart.
Hwo looks like Fradin IRL for real. That's crazy. Very interesting. I have to check it out. I have to recheck Texas Showdown 2025. Healing now out of heat, and we're out of the heaven and earth situation. Fradin has the opportunity to get something big happening here. He needs to make the most of his resources.
Beautiful offense here, and the side step on the down 4 3 + 4. That thing is so easy to step apparently.
Ooh, greatness personified saying
gets
like
the wall splat, but
it looks a lot like Tekken 3 King for sure. Damn, Peeling let that combo drop. That's a damn shame though.
Oh, no guarantee, and the down forward 2 connects. Does this kill?
Agree.
I think it kills. Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Just seeing the chunking on this, it looks like it'll probably kill.
Sheesh, I love that animation. So sick.
I like Warren.
I love Warren. We're Tekken players. We're biased in general. We think this game is sick as hell. Fradin immediately with the forward 4, stopping Peeling from jumping at -9.
Oh, wait. Today report, he was in heat. That's supposed to be natural, right?
It was when you're back.
It was like on the back turn. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're back turn in this game, the rules of the game don't apply. They have not. I'm keep it 100 right now. They have not figured out how to deal with back turn situations in this game.
Yeah. KingReyJr says on the back turn is not guaranteed.
Not in the back. Oh well. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he didn't say it like that.
Yeah.
Actually, he said it like you said it.
Yeah. Back turn situations are whack. I'm saying the amount of normal natural hit strings that are 2-hit strings that should be guaranteed in the back, that are guaranteed in the front, that aren't guaranteed in the back is just, it makes no sense. There's no rhyme or reason, to the point where, again, it seems like in some situations you want to look at literally an overhaul of the entire system when it comes to like back turn or whether the strings realign. But that's neither here nor there right now. Fradin and Peeling going into game 2 on the Phoenix Gate, and we haven't seen this stage in quite a while.
Yeah, we're back to Phoenix Gate again. We had it like a few times very early on, and we got a break from it. Now we're back. I will say the music is sick. I like the music, so.
For sure. Yeah, I think that the scene transitions could be shorter, but other than that, 6th stage, we'll try to get them with the first.
They had to show off the
exit.
cinematics. They had to show off the cinematics, right? So.
Oh, I respect it.
Peeling didn't want to wake up into the flappy kicks from the down back 4, and then basically just waited, got hit with the right from the 4 and stuff.
The 4, yes sir.
Political Storm comes in, 1+2.
Get him. Ooh, he only got the jab punish. Hello. Peeling, where you at?
Oh, conceptually I love that orbital there, but it's pretty slow. It's not necessarily a very good orbital.
It is. Some would say it is the worst orbital.
Yeah. I would be inclined to agree based on how many moves it just goes over.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, the down 4-2 getting sidestepped. We talk about how chunky it is, but it is stubby. Lord have mercy.
Oh, there it is. We have to see it once a game at least.
3 banana bunches on Peelings right there, but looks like he's gonna lose a balloon off of the life bar. Fradin 1 round away from eliminated Princess Ling.
Yeah, I will say between the Xiaoyu and the Lidia, I think Lidia is a much more manageable match for Hwoarang.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Not too surprised by how this is going.
1-4 there is kind of crazy. You got the my toe stun. The whole turtles in time. I like this combo. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is inventive. I think he wanted to do something different there. But the Peacekeeper comes in, taking Tornado. Peeling is going to have to eat another Nyx.
Yeah, he tried to walk, and it just, it was not going to happen when you have the heat smash that Peeling has got there. Nice backward sidestep with the Flamingo, but unfortunately not gonna pull it out. Peeling on hit it or quit it right now.
1-2-2. Oh, the K-Whis works. Pop the heat to extend it. Oh no, okay.
Ooh.
It's 4-3.
The pseudo Mishimon.
Nice punish. Doesn't even cash out the heat. Now he does the down 4-3+4, and Fradin takes it over Peeling 2-0.
I love this character, bro. All right, Graham. So you might not know this. Yeah, that's definitely a viewpoint that you could have. We'll see if you guys feel the same way after we watch this match. Gooners galore, Gooners of destruction out here. We got Morrigan and Anna Williams. I don't know which side y'all are on, but I'm on the side of good Aztec.
Yeah, and we're about to get some of it. Down 1+2 connects. See, for all the risk that down 1+2 has, the fact that you can get a stock off of a successful hit on it is a very, very good reason to. It's also 20 frames, so it's on the cusp of the reactability.
Hey, I watched a set where KingReyJr. at an offline local got hit by 4 of them things, and so now when we say reactable, it doesn't mean you're reacting every single time, right?
Right.
Right, just means you can if you're locked in right here, like these homies right now.
Yeah, he's also like 19, so of course he's got the freshest of reaction times.
Except that night, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, that button is so good. The butterfly, insane. It's so quick. These guys, they're just slamming each other. Slobber knocker, get off the floor, I'll make you.
Yeah, this is a bit of swanging and banging. They're both trying to take advantage before the other one can start the mix.
Ooh. The counter hit Assassin's Dagger. Shadow 20Z with a swagger. Moving on over to the other side of the wall. You know he's gonna get it.
Yep, hitting those blue spark QCF moves. Showing off the Anna special move.
Xiaoyu has played Anna for a really long time. People don't know.
Tell the people.
Got him. Yeah, he was able to play versus Vic Emo in the Tekken 6 tournament over at Winter Brawl back in 2020, question mark, I can't remember the year. And it was very competitive, and he played a lot of Anna back in Tekken Tag 2, as well as Athena.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, with the changes that Anna has had in this game, I think, you know, the Anna specialists are really having a good time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Ripping him up, the stabilizer. Yeah. What in the good googly moogly? The 4-4-3 hits you. Mids hitting grounded. That is a struggle.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a, you know, in the middle of the wake-up situation. I don't think that...
Yeah.
Does that actually hit real grounded? It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But, like, if you try to hold back, you know what I'm saying right now. You try to hold back.
Absolutely.
So many more mids will hit you grounded in ways that you're like, I don't know if I should have gotten hit by that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm noticing off of this first game, even though KingRey is in the lead, there have been a few Anna moves that have been punishable that he hasn't really been able to capitalize on. But picks up a huge counter hit here and pop the heat, go to the wall. Wow, missed the wall.
The other one too, not working out for him. He's down for one. Shadow trying to go for it again. Insane that KingReyJr just knew the low was coming once again. Got him on the wall, bouncing him up on it.
Stare him down, hit a down 1+2. KingReyJr taking the first.
Like I said, I got a generic down 4 for you. In the words of JDCR, what are you using generic down 4 for? You trying to win?
JDCR, well known for trying to win.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, he's the reason a lot of us picked up an Itaki Omni. I'll tell you right now. Legend.
Absolutely. Wine opener.
2 times.
I think KingRey's not even old enough to drink yet.
No, he's not.
That's an illegal move.
Yeah. Literally forcing the 19-year-old into the wine. That's crazy. I don't even know what kind of felony that is, but I know it's illegal.
Speaking of illegal, those frames are impossible to deal with.
It is a war crime. Absolutely. Lord. Shadow20Z fighting back with a down 4-1. And apparently, Assassin's Dagger has extremely good whiff punish, or whiff recovery. KingReyJr not able to get the punish on it.
Oh. Nice exchange. Shadow comes out on top of it. The purple Nickelodeon gunk is on KingRey.
About to be slime time live, though. Hope you don't say the wrong word. Sheesh. The big back 4. Got that one. Can Joonya get to a wall here?
I think... Oh, almost. I think just the fact that that was at an odd angle was the only reason why not. Whoa. When have you ever seen...
Never.
Up forward 1+2 as a combo starter? That's
Never
crazy.
in your life.
I didn't know that launched. I'm gonna be honest.
I had no idea. Bro, that one bounced up like it was trying to get on top of World Star. Lord have mercy.
Elite ball knower to know that that actually worked.
You said it, brother.
Trades of slash kicks. Both of them trying to find a frame situation they like.
Shadow backing off. And he's so well known for using every second, every sand in the hourglass. Oh no, off axis. Oh. Hey, I thought in season 2 they said that it was much less likely for you to realign. You know,
KingRey has to be punching air right now. I know he hates those situations. That felt so unfair. He got the Tooth Fairy launcher and then just went under for no reason.
Tragic. Just must have been way too close to Shadow and also way too off axis at the same point. Shadow being able to sidestep that was crazy.
Ooh. Standing counter hit. This is not going to do that much damage, but here comes the Oki.
Eat up.
Aphrodite Scorn hit the big booty. Shadow 20Z eating it up.
You know, she ain't got it like that, but she carries it like she do, and I respect the hell out of it.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Sheesh. Get it started. Immediately eat the Stinger missile like we're fighting solid as Snake and the Harrier.
Bang, bang, bang. Just swinging on him. That had to be my favorite part of MGS too.
The Harrier fight?
When you're fighting. Yeah, when you're fighting like all of... is it the Rexes?
Yeah, no, Metal Gear Rays.
Oh, that was, yeah, Rays. That's what it was. Yeah.
You're talking to Foxhound right now, alright?
Yeah. KingRey's in the chat talking about the drop. Oh my god. The sidestep 2 and the Sumiyoshi plunge hit the forward 3+4. He's got a stack to play with.
Shadow's got a lot of recoverable life that he can deal here, but you know, when you got those nice jab into 12th frame mids, beautiful round-ending tools.
Hit the booty, purple stuff. Oh, challenge that. Actually, they ended up trading. Very interesting situation.
Listen, KingReyJr, he's done his homework.
Yeah.
You know, when you're able to graduate high school like that, you learn. You know, thank God he has all those 24 hours in the day.
Yeah, exactly. He's used all 24 of them, unlike us.
He tried to crouch cancel down forward too. That was absolutely what that was. Unfortunately, didn't grab it, but still got the Demon Slayer off the end of it. Pop him up and slam him against the fence.
I was looking at that. I was like, this has to kill.
Yeah.
You start getting that, like, the moment where you're like, there's no reason that you go through this combo if it doesn't kill.
Yep. Wall ender. Oof, it works out.
Shadow just threw a bunch of jabs out and a few follow-ups, and KingRey's on low health already.
Yep. And Shadow's like, all right, catch me.
Oh my god. That hell sweep. The snake edge finally comes through. That is... because of the fact that it looks so much like the full charge, like, I feel like it's deprogrammed everybody from actually reacting to it.
Facts. Yes. This pump for us. Got the heat dash. Pushing Shadow towards that wall. What are you doing down jabbing for? Thank you so much. I'll take that low parry and the damage for it.
Well, got a high crushing heat smash, and they're both evened up now.
High crushing.
Oh, blocked the mouse trouble.
Ooh, got him. Put that left leg out there and then put the final nail in the coffin with the hammer.
I actually don't remember how minus that is on block.
The heat smash?
I think you could have taken it. Oh, no, the mouse forward 4-4.
That is a good question. Right now, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. I was just wondering whether he had a better punish there.
Where's Shadow's Heihachi? That is a good question. I've been missing his Heihachi. Look at this execution! He wasn't sure about that wall, but damn shame. KingReyJr is back on his feet.
Oh my god. Okay. Can he get to the wall? I mean, yeah.
You know who you're talking about here, right?
Oh, just barely, and full crouch down forward too. KingReyJr takes a 2-1 over Shadow.
And he hit it, that full crouch down forward too, he hit it meaty during the tech roll, which means that... Or Yoshi. I think Yoshimitsu is another strong contender. Maybe I'm biased on that. I'm not sure.
True. But the double hook disaster coming out right there. Down forward 2-1. Oh, he didn't get the grab at the end.
Unfortunate. Yeah, Jack has really big legs too, so you would think, what are we rocking with this custom? This is reminding me of some DNF duel. He's looking like the priest.
Yeah, I think, is this like a reverse Elisa? I think that's what somebody was saying the other day. He ran this custom yesterday too.
Gender swap Elisa? Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the chat knows, but the back turn counter hit comes in. That's crazy.
The back turn mule kick. A lot of people don't forget that move is a counter hit launcher.
Yeah, absolutely. It's also a tornado too, I think.
It is, for some very odd reason.
Well, I think it was because they had to give him some sort of back turn tornado for some of the launchers. I mean, had to is also strong. Like,
I mean, I think maybe if you do like 1+2 and it breaks the wall, I don't know.
I think there are some grabs like the I'm trying to remember, is it Muscle Buster that goes to the floor?
It does. It does.
Afterwards? Yeah,
Yes,
so I think
true
that's
statement.
the situation where you need to have it.
Dr.TheJAKEMAN already showing the power crush. When you expect to make some noise, would be nice if you could tech roll away from that group of legs that are coming at you 3 feet away and 90 degrees away from you, but unfortunately not working out.
No, you cannot tech that. You just have to eat the mix and you have to guess right.
You do. Do your homework, baby. Ugh.
Yep, quick spike there. Nice tech roll to get away from the stomp.
Yeah, Joe is running up on him to keep that map advantage that he forced with that long combo, and JAKEMAN just brought it right back around.
Make some noise. Take the tornado. Oh, wow. Sliver of life there. The stomp trades.
I definitely expected JAKEMAN to be able to get the interrupt on that wake-up kick, and seeing trade was really wild. Joe is trying to put that foot on that neck and be able to come straight back on Dr.TheJAKEMAN.
Yeah, and Joe is trying to fight back and not give up any momentum here. To your point, I think it's pretty easy to let somebody like JAKEMAN take the wheel, but Joe is trying to figure it out as quickly as possible. That's wild of you.
Yeah, I think he was going for possibly another make some noise, but he wasn't in Gamma to do it. That's my theory for why he did the body press.
Yeah.
Yo, he jumped over the grab attempt.
All right, are we one breaking this? Yeah, we are.
Get out of here.
Oh, down forward 2 almost got there. Get rotated.
Guarantee into one of the most dastardly down jab strings. Yeah, you heard me. I said it, down jab string in the game.
Not many people have it, but if you do have it, it's definitely frustrating. Wow, another clutch low parry. Not crutch.
I'll quiz y'all. Who else has jab, down jab strings in this game? I'll wait for you guys to let me know in chat here. Big ol' chunky while standing forward. JoeCrush is not worried about it at all.
Oh, nice small punish there. That hits from so far away, too.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh.
Trying to get that. That was trying to get the wall splat. The wall bounce. Yeah.
Nice down forward 4-3. Stopping JoeCrush's reign of terror. Now, that's game 1 on Dr.TheJAKEMAN. Graham, what did you see in that last game that stood out to you?
Yeah, it's a good question. I feel like Joe seemed like he was ready for some of it, but there was some stuff he totally like. I don't know whether or not it's, you know, just because JAKEMAN is JAKEMAN, he puts all the pressure on you. We saw a few of the chain grabs. He broke those pretty successfully, but that essentially like the running exploder situation at the wall after the Jaguar sprint. A few things that I feel like probably he could de-rust on.
Round 1.
True. Possible.
I don't know. What did you notice off that first game?
I felt like both of saw a lot of make some noise, a lot of ducks from JoeCrush into the wall standing one. He got quite a few of those. A lot of call out down 4-2s as well.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure, is King's punishment game this week? Because I feel like there's a few situations that he's kind of missed.
Yeah, we've seen Dr.TheJAKEMAN go for a couple back 2 punishes, and he hasn't gotten them all, unfortunately. But I would say that, yes, back 1-2 is a nice punisher, but he doesn't have a knockdown until he gets to 15.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Crazy
so maybe a good opportunity for JoeCrush to throw out a little bit more punishment moves and maybe get away with some of that power.
True. But as soon as you're at negative frames, you got to worry about, are they going to take those frames with their double hook disaster, or am I going to wait and make it so they can't get the double hook disaster? I'm going to block. Uh-oh, they start throwing me into the unreactable shiny wizard mix. Not sure. And especially Dr.TheJAKEMAN loves his wave dashes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so hard to peel a King player off of you when they know how to wave dash properly.
Oh, DDJ Insane telling me back to 1 is his knockdown 14 frames. He's right. You can get a 14 frame knockdown. Just JAKEMAN didn't go for it. Ooh, too far away. That happens so often. Counter hit shove into 4-2 often whiffs against Jack specifically. I do not know why specifically Jack I see it happen on so often.
Yeah, it must be because his hurt box is further out.
Yeah, you see that left arm of his is the most presented of his hurt box when he's kind of idling or backdashing or, you know, whatnot. So I think you're right about that.
Yeah, tricky situations, and JAKEMAN is putting together, you know, pretty scary looking offense still here.
You're right. And then again, JoeCrush going back to those big reads, hitting the wall standing ones, and making huge plays off of it.
I tried to go for a second stomp. I think that was guaranteed at the beginning of Season 2, but I'm not sure whether or not it still works.
Not if you jump back, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But I think you're right. I think in the beginning of Season 2, you could get more stomps, but I don't think if you jump back like that is the way. But it's been such a long time since the beginning of Season 2, and so many changes have happened. And as we were talking, so many things happened. Lord have mercy, Dr.TheJAKEMAN struggling to stay up on his feet here.
Okay. JoeCrush has been doing a really good job of poking him down in these small situations. Beat dash. Damn, whoa, dropped it. That's okay, we'll run another one.
Yeah, the drop-double combos, unfortunately. DrJAKEMAN expecting some extra. Read all about it, get that kick on him. No, sir, run up. That's the first seed planner he's thrown so far, and JAKEMAN saw it coming.
Yeah, crucial block at the last moment. And it's like minus a billion, so he had plenty of time to punish it afterwards.
Oh, that's supposed to work. That's like the punish that you do for that, but it was definitely long range.
Yeah, there we go. Some nice punishes here. Back against the wall. Nice low parry.
Roller kick?
We just 3-2-2 it.
Ooh.
Oh, he knew and extended for that. And yeah, he couldn't pick up on the standing there. I know certain characters have a challenging time with that.
Absolutely. Yo, went under both of the jabs. Technically not a true high crushing string, but extremely evasive. And Atlas Hammer, unfortunately, doesn't get him all the damage he needs, but a wall standing 2-4 will get the job done. And speaking of, we still got more fun coming at you. Game 3.
I think at that last moment, JoeCrush probably could have rage-arted, but I think he thought that the corner of that wall was a little closer, and so he went for a wall break to do it and ended up pushing him away. Yeah. JAKEMAN wasn't able to take advantage of it, but that could have been a huge mistake.
Fair. Yeah. When... I don't know if you've ever had this situation, but you have the game-winning combo, and then it doesn't kill, and then you lose the set, and it was on stream, and then you go and lab it, and you're like, bro, I could have killed. It is like such a... It's always on your mind, I feel like. But, you know, those are good moments.
I had a devastating loss like that, which we'll talk about later, because we're going to get to the match. All right, the small stage is definitely JoeCrush favored, considering the difference in wall combos between the two characters.
You know, I might be devil's advocate here and say Giant Swing is always scary on this stage.
Okay, just break one then.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Wait till Armor King comes out.
Yeah, true. Absolutely true. But here's another good reason why the walls might be a good idea for Dr.TheJAKEMAN.
What is that?
I love his combo routes are so cool.
He's cooking.
Oh. Nice break. Oh, he took the advice. Just keep breaking one.
He was waiting for the dirty bubble to come out. It never did. JAKEMAN, JoeCrush, last 5 seconds.
Got the counter.
It's exactly what he needed. That's what I'm talking about. But it doesn't kill Graham.
Yeah, and he's got 2 seconds. The clock is stopped. It resets to the top of that second, and what's he going to do with that little life that he has left? Oh, the running exploder. right in the face, hit him with the gold ship drop kick.
Shaundude, I'm gonna let you know right now, you were my #1 clip of the night, but I think that may or may not have changed.
Fantastic duck into the wall splat here. 3, 2, 2. No Jaguar spring.
Ooh, did you see that little timing tick right there from JAKEMAN?
Yeah, JAKEMAN is cooking.
It made all the difference.
This is what makes good King players so hard to play against. Is once you have this game knowledge and the pressure, and then you just start throwing in those little adjustments here and there, now you're worried about everything.
Yeah, absolutely, the mental stack. But Joe is putting on some mental stack of his own right here. I'm smelling it down forward too. I smell it coming. Oh, what'd I say?
You did. Wasn't anywhere near hitting, but you were right.
Damn shame. Nice break from Joe, but didn't help him. Pop, boom.
3-2 misses. Big punish.
4-2, really great option there, honestly. He got like a lot of damage for it.
Yeah, I wonder if he had popped heat there, whether or not he could have found a better realignment.
Gaki? Yeah, maybe.
It's so hard at those last moments when JoeCrush decides to hit you with 6 moves in a row.
Yeah.
Like, surely he's going to go mid this time.
Uh-oh. Well, for neutral 2, getting stopped.
These two guys are pressing a lot of buttons right now.
Oh, I really thought he was going to be dead on that one. JAKEMAN had the clairvoyance to see that he was in the roll, which should have floated and gotten himself a tornado off of it, but Joe recovered quickly enough. That was nasty. Such good reaction.
Run up crouch grab there was crazy too. Right into the drop kick. Do it again.
Point JAKEMAN.
Oh,
pressed.
No, the third hit. There's 3 hits. Somebody warn him.
He wasted a lot of time with that. Went for another throw for more time waster, and you know Joe wasn't present on that.
No,
this throw. He could have done down 4-2 there, but he did it. He did it to the grab hook.
Yeah, that was a low percentile play, but you kind of have to do it. You know, time is running out. You might as well rip it and see if you get lucky.
Rip it and zip it. Tie him up. Take him to the corner.
We have not really seen anybody successfully blocking the jumping low.
Nope. We're seeing it during a lot of these beast armors that JAKEMAN is throwing out, and now he's at the risk. He's at the behest of Joe's wall damage, and of course, he had the life to play with. Seed Planner, he had the ability to run that risk and say, you know what, if you block it, I'm off axis on the wall. You're not going to get a really good combo off. This is a big game. It's hard to learn. It's hard to keep everything. Somebody tweeted out, they were like, do you guys really memorize all the strings in Tekken? And I just had to hit him with the spreadsheet. And they're like, yes. Yes, you do. Because if you don't, you die to them.
Yeah, although there are players that are out there and they're at, the Tekken God, Supreme, GOD level, and they're like, yeah, I don't really know frames. I just play on vibes.
Yeah.
I think it feels like my turn. It's like, all right. Yeah.
Combos and Oki and the ability to use your heat engagers and the situation afterward as well can take you very, very far. Shadow20Z and Joy, by the way, both on the burner. Shadow20Z letting it loose with the heat dash and sending it off. Got that first round.
Yeah, we got that answer to whether or not we were going to run the mirror. We are not. We got the Azucena here, and it's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, I really wonder how Shadow deals with Joy's Anna here.
And vice versa. I wonder what kind of problems Athena plays. Anna, does have a lot of very strong highs.
And you got Tarantula stance and Mantis stance. Very, very evasive. You're not going to get to see that very often, but what we are going to see is this natural hit tornado on the full crouch down 4-2. Can we get all the way over there? Yes, we do.
Yeah, pretty easy Anna combo to close out that, evening up the score.
Dang, the downplay is crazy.
We can call it a moderately easy combo, right?
Yeah, it's Tekken 8. A lot of that really high execution combos have it's not quite carried over. Shadow 20Z getting lots of damage for this. I had no idea he would still get the rest of that. And then slamming it with the stalagmite.
Yeah, nice relaunch. Actually, yeah, it's a stalagmites come from the ground, right? So
that's correct.
Yeah. Look at you, Mr. Science Knower.
That's right.
Science
knower,
right?
ball
So,
knower. Yeah. I'm a math teacher, but yeah. Bro, do not ask me to do chemistry. I promise.
I mean, same. Not a teacher, but, you know, also not called.
I disagree. You are a teacher to the community. What us commentators do. Man does his homework. Man knows ball. Shadow 20Z is making Joy get put in these situations where they just cannot get good punishers. These wall-standing threes would be so great if they would hit, but they just can't.
Yeah, it's so tough. Another one of those situations where running 1+2 really pinned it. Back turn here is weird.
Extremely. Yeah, the down 4-1 giving you this, but Shadow's like, thank you so much for not knowing your proper back turn combo. I will be taking this round, I will be taking this game, and I'm gonna have another one and do the same in game 2. The Liquid Legend is on the hunt, on the prowl.
Yeah, two characters trying to out-freak each other.
Yes, sir.
This is definitely something to watch. It's definitely freaky hours right now. As we see the tornado
after dark.
Ooh.
Where was the wall? How did you know the wall was there?
Yeah, lots and lots of Tekken 8 experience for sure.
Still with the anathema. Got the punish. Maybe could have gotten something a little bit more. Could have even run a heat smash. Remember, 12-frame heat smash.
Anathema. I heard that. I heard what you did there.
That's the name. That is literally the name of the install.
Anathema.
Okay, brother.
But it's funnier because you made an anathema.
I didn't mean to. I thought that's how I always pronounce it. Is it like a, you know,
it's actually anathema.
All right.
Look at that, you get to learn something new today. How often do you get taught something new?
I'm not telling you that you're wrong right now, but what I am asking for is a story.
It's a name for something that someone vehemently dislikes, according to dictionary.
Country of origin. Urban Dictionary? Did you just say?
No, just regular dictionary.
Okay,
it's from the Bible. It's from the New Testament.
Interesting, right here.
Anathema was a person or thing cursed or condemned by God.
Huh.
FYI.
And you got the pronunciation in there too. Damn. All right, we got to get back on track here. Well, standing 1-2. Shadow 20Z somehow still coming through with this great wall combo, even on the Fallen Destiny. Oh, sheesh, bro. Shadow 20Z just kept it together that whole time. Definitely showed us the power of the anathema on that one.
Yes. That was fantastic. You know, it's always tough. It's a nice adaptation. But then, now you have Jaguar Step. You know what I mean? And so you're going to have to see how that goes. But, oh my god, we got that beautiful custom here.
It's King and Slim King. I love it.
Okay, but who's on which side? I can't tell. They look the same.
Oh. Listen, I'm colorblind, but I got depth perception. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of which, Dr.theJAKEMAN going deep in the heat engage. Nah.
Oh, launch that.
Get that out of
That was easy. He delayed the string very much, but Fradin's ready for it.
That's what they do. I love this right here. Slim King. This is going to be the thumbnail.
I love this. He's even got like the little tail too. Fantastic. Oh, got the ball spot there. Take a quick tornado, pop the heat, line it a little bit.
Ooh, he wanted the dirty stuff.
Oh, you rarely see the standing 2-3 just right off the bat. He was ducking, but he wasn't ducking long enough for the hell sweep. QCF 3.
They both have wave dashes?
They do. Who's wavier?
Oh! DDT. Yo, that's my GOAT reborn. the juicy game night champion.
Yo, shout out to Jackson Betta for the dono making it even 50.
Yo, huge in here. Adding over $30 into the match arena. That's the community that we know out here. Support is what it's about. Let's get it going.
Jackson Betta, definitely a pillar of the community. Oh, look at this combo. Off the backlash.
Can he get it?
Did he get to... No, just barely not.
He keeps some pretty good Oki, though. Rejector. Nah, get it away.
1, 2, 4, 3 to close it out.
Yeah, Hwoarang looks twinky compared to the freaking 6'5" luchador that is King. But like normally, you look at Hwoarang and he's like, oh man, he's chiseled. He's like Goku. But JAKEMAN, he's looking like Broly.
It doesn't help that the bottom part of the mask has like a collar on it too. Like,
ooh, yeah, we like that. Oh my goodness, you can't be doing this with me like that, guys.
He's getting his back blown out. That's crazy,
bro. We're in the
he canceled
hot
this
tubs.
Time, it doesn't matter.
In beaches. A new category.
2
for
jab
this.
counter hit.
Yep, needs that.
Tries to take the forward 3 heat dash. JAKEMAN putting the pressure on. That didn't hit. That's crazy.
Fradin has 7 seconds to get in there. And he was doing a lot of jabbing. JAKEMAN risked a lot there, honestly.
Okay, no break, but he can tech on the end of this. Makes it a little less painful. Ooh.
Yeah, +4 into the down 4 too.
Yep. Can't disrespect those frames.
Able to get that wall, even though only one hit of that 4-3+4 landed. DrJAKEMAN gets through it with the muscle armor. Splash!
Goes over the Peacekeeper. Nice patience to stay down there. Tries to take another forward 3 heat dash. Sidestep 3-3. Back 1.
Ooh. Made the heat smash absolutely whiff and is now gone. JAKEMAN has a hard mountain to climb here on the Ortiz farm. And the sidestep, the 4-3-3 snap kick, one of my favorite moves. You never get to see it, Graham.
Yeah, well, it's also -16, so massive risk there that pays off for him.
Why is it -16?
It's launch punishable.
Why, though? There's no reason.
You know, it's like back 1 is -14, forward 3-3 is also a stepping -16. It's like, you know, those are the frames that sidestepping moves probably should have.
That's fair. I'm not gonna hold you on that one, but we may bring it back to the jury for some further questioning. DrJAKEMAN is struggling up against this wall right here. Finally gets out with the muscle.
Oh, great sidestep and sidestep. Oh, he didn't even bother to sidestep 3-3. He did the crash dash 3 instead.
Wah!
Twa.
Twa! No punishment. Down 4-1-2. Just want to take the frames. Uh-oh.
Few counter hits he really wasn't able to take advantage of.
Yeah, definitely I would consider double hook disaster. It's a Twitch confirmable. It's definitely counter hit confirmable for sure, but you definitely have to have your eyes on the screen pretty tight.
Absolutely. Nice while standing punish. Pop the heat in order to get a little bit off of this. Full health again.
As full as it can be, but not as full as it's going to be. 60 damage on that heat smash, which they nerfed, by the way. Somehow, still one of the highest damaged ones.
And also not really as linear as the others. If you try to step left, you're pretty much always going to get caught.
Yeah.
Fantastic down forward placement, though.
Oh, yeah.
The story of this match has been a lot of the down forward views and phrases so far.
From both of them, honestly. DrJAKEMAN started with 3 of them at the beginning of this round.
Very true.
Got him!
But a low splat. Fantastic presence of mind from Fradin to go and duck under that afterwards.
I like how JAKEMAN attempted to jab in the middle of the heat smash, even though, like, you know, it's so scary to do that, but he's locked in on those timings, just was too far away on the spacing. I don't know why that got blocked. Your head is not that big, JAKEMAN.
All right, the forward 3 off the left, let me go connects. Trade. Wow, that grab caught so far away, but Fradin was ready for it.
Graham, we're forgetting the gravity of this situation right here. This is This is an elimination point for JAKEMAN right now.
It really is, yeah. And Fradin playing the stepping game. Oh, he couldn't step that.
Ducking?
Dr. JAKEMAN stays alive. The barest of margins.
Hit it or quit it point right here for Dr. JAKEMAN. Big counter hit, shove into the 4-2-1. And Fradin is not going to allow his back to get pushed to this wall.
Fradin has been having fantastic reads on the forward neutral twos.
Factual. Beautiful. JAKEMAN risked a lot there, but he had the armor in the Jaguar sprint, so the reward was great for the risk call out.
Potentially could have had a pickup there if he had done the standing 4 after the low block.
Nice. Oh. Down back 4-4, not even once. Oh, tragic.
Yeah, I think he thought that he was going to try to match on the frames, and so that was the reason why. Wow, standing up into the QCF is actually kind of hard to do there. But the flappy kicks can get armored through. It's neutral after that 8-frame move. And JAKEMAN, showing off his knowledge, takes it over Fradin.
Graham, that's a game 3, bro.
I know, that's crazy.
I'm so stoked for it. Honestly, this match has got our eyes on it glued. Chat, I want to know who you like. Dr. JAKEMAN, you've seen how he's adapted. Fradin, you've seen the pressure that he puts on. I want to know who you like out there. A little bit of biased commentary in the booth right now.
Of course.
Just a little bit.
I see some excitement for JAKEMAN in there. I see some excitement for Fradin. And then somebody posted JoeCrush. Okay, he's not playing right now. He's playing later.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I respect it.
Root for who you want to root for, though.
I was in TNS 2 weeks ago. I was commentating TNS, and we had the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, and literally like all of the YouTube chat was just talking about Esports World Cup and the Pakistani players, how they're going to do super well. And I was like, we're watching TNS right now, guys. Where are you at? JoeCrush is not on the screen.
I mean, fans of Tekken, fans of Ball,
Fair.
Oh, nice back 4, but he wasn't ready for that.
That was a very interesting scramble that he tried to pick up. I think he just was locked into the left flamingo and was like, I gotta get out of here. We used the down back 4 to be able to do it.
I think, yeah, I'm not sure whether or not, because normally what happens is it puts you into right stance, and I think he might have tried to hit backlash, but the misinput. Oh, run the whole thing. He didn't even punish that properly.
Do that. I mean, if he gets counter hit in the middle of the alley kicks, that means you get the throw guaranteed afterwards, so that would have been fire. You know JAKEMAN trying to get on the highlight reel.
Yeah, that's the second time that JAKEMAN has pressed. So he's done forward 4-3 and he's down 4-2, and JAKEMAN has disrespected his frame 12 times.
Like an 8.
Oh,
you guys trying to do
almost
make
have to
me
extend
block.
the combo there.
That was a close one. Fradin is he's twiddling on those 3 and 4 buttons right now.
Yeah, he's definitely cooking with gas. We're gonna see whether or not he's able to sweep this before JAKEMAN can adapt. There's another one. Another forward 4-3 into the down forward 2.
He can heat burst out of left flamingo?
Yes, they changed that in Season 2. Remember when they added a whole bunch of heat burst dance stuff? Yeah.
Catch that. Ooh, the big gut punch. The sterilizer. Catching Fradin. Lord have mercy.
Oh my god, the offense just continues. No, one break this time into the catch-all homing move.
Sabot kick, forward 4. It's really interesting the way that Fradin uses down 4. No launch?
Yeah, just a little late on it.
I mean, he did while standing 4-4. Yeesh. Ugh. Oh, that's what Fradin's doing. He's like, we have Armor King at home.
Oh, I think he tried to forward 3 there. I think that's what that was.
Yeah.
I think he tried to forward 3 to get out of that situation.
Get him.
Oh, there we go. Finally finds a standing 2, eating out the pressure. That's the thing about the Hwoarang matchup. You only have to be right once.
Same thing with King, dog. Let's be real here right now. Muscle armor. Fradin breaks through with the heat burst, trying to be able to stop JAKEMAN's reign. 64 damage. Can he keep it up? Of course. The classic round ender. Tekken 1 all the way to Tekken 8. The move that you love to hate. Down forward 1-2.
Absolutely.
If it takes longer, then it's going to cost more because the ballroom's got to be open longer and they're going to charge extra for that. So it's really difficult to say that it would be a good idea here. You know what is a good idea? JoeCrush starting off with while standing 1 round start and winners finals. Didn't quite work out for him, but he does get a programmed uppercut a little bit later to make up for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just as a little capstone on what you were talking about production too, it's like they got to rotate the PlayStations and like there's all this other kind of stuff to be able to like make things run smoothly. And it's easy for people to say, I want more Tekken, but you know, you got a whole bunch of people that support it.
Yeah. Yo.
Oh, there it is.
Another one. He did it again. The most important set of the night, if you ask me. The 2-time full crouch down forward 2, crouch cancel down forward 2.
That he must be spending a lot of time trying to get that right because nailing it even twice in a night is pretty impressive.
And again, it happened in round 1 of the set. He's like, let me try it out in round 1 while I don't really have anything to lose, maybe.
Yeah, maybe while he's sitting on that, you know, machine, waiting for the match to start, he's just running it over and over again.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, while he's labbing, look at Joe just saying like, you're not gonna farm Twitter clips on me, bro. Cut that out.
Evening it up pretty easily. Can't say too easily, you know, it's KingRey, but...
No, yeah, but it seems like that, especially when you're fighting against Jack and the pressure. You know, earlier I said I think Hwoarang is the best poking character in the game. I think I have to amend that. Jack is still probably top 3, somewhere with Anna and Nina.
I can agree with that for sure. And I think, you know, Anna and Nina, like, are poking characters in, like, a different sense. Whereas, like, Jack is pure poking because most of his strings really just don't hit with anything, and he just does a bunch of, like, lows and mids.
For sure. Yeah, there's different style of mix. Boom! Talk to the hand, little man, with the counter hit into the rocket kick.
Yeah, forward 2 on display. We're going to see whether or not JoeCrush is going to be able to close this round out, but he's going to get his face through the floor. I
love that because KingReyJr. basically did the exact same thing. He said, I got one of those, and it's much more dangerous on this stage.
Trying to put him in the full crouch release, but he can't really do it. Never mind, pop the heat smash.
Ooh.
Get the tornado.
No. Oh, I think that would pop up.
The
Yeah,
reverse
he knew that was
doesn't work. Oh.
You get to recover health when you take hits in the gamma. Tragedy befalls JoeCrush, though. Getting hit with a funeral palm in the end for the final tornado. It looks like we're going the distance right now.
Yeah, JoeCrush flying a little too close to the sun at the end of that round, so Megaton Earthquake. Planting the seeds, but they didn't grow into anything.
Uh-oh. You're lucky that wasn't Volcano Buster. I'm gonna be real with you.
For sure. God, that's so brutal.
You just have to watch him mog on you.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like, it's just like Asuka's run up down 1+2.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, for sure. You do run up down 1+2 and then or like those spike enders where you're like, my neck, my back, and you just have to watch them get that extra, and there's absolutely nothing that the insurance company will do for you, which is pretty par for the course. Thanks, North America.
Yeah, I don't know how underwriting works for volcanoes and flying asteroids.
That's a good question.
It might not be under policy. Yeah.
What happens when Davy Jones comes out of the locker on Fallen Destiny and brings the Kraken? Who do you call then? Not Allstate.
Oh, you ready for some chemistry trivia since we were talking about chemistry earlier? Do you know what the chemical formula on the exploding walls is here?
I do not.
Nitroglycerin.
Okay.
I had to look that up.
That does make sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Hold on. You're saying that on the pipes that are along the wall, it gives an actual formula. You're saying that there's actually writing.
It's like CH, whatever. You can actually read it. I've like paused the game and looked.
Oh, do we see the block? Ah, we do not.
Oh, he didn't get the. He didn't get the launch there. Yeah, so you can like kind of see the writing in the corner.
Yeah, I do now.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, you know, I play fighting games. I don't read. Nice crouch cancel into the Demon Slayer. King Ray looking like a soothsayer, seeing the future, blocking that Megaton Earthquake.
Yeah, he's seen 3,000 futures, and JoeCrush did Megaton Earthquake and all. Take the tornado here. Tried to realign for the wall. Does he get it? Yes, he does. Pops the Nitro Glycerin. Gets, honestly, like a really brutal looking mix.
He's busting him open. He is absolutely tearing him apart right here. This is looking a lot like actual Elisa right now, the mix. This is one of the things I love the most from watching JoeCrush play, is that Magic 4 that he has. It's a 15-frame startup, but it's still a Magic 4. You got to do a micro dash to be able to get a combo off of it. Just love the execution master that is JoeCrush, and it took 20 seconds to get that entire round.
Yeah, both of these players just have a combo for every situation, and it's just absolutely brutal to have to deal with Walloki every single time. Just the raw down forward 2 after the heat dash there, assuming he was probably going to try to take a step or something else.
Yeah, he's ready with those programmed uppercuts. And he's been using that plasma stomp a lot more on these Okis. And y'all, he took a week off from competing, but this man has not lost anything when it comes to the tenacity that this Titan is ready to dish out.
Yeah, JoeCrush, you can tell he's doing it for the love of the game. And like you were saying, doesn't look like he's missed a beat for the most part.
He wants some of that money. Totally understand. Marth out here. Now this is a BB. That's crazy, dog. That's great. I think we need some BBWs out here in Tekken. I like the new character coming from Madagascar. I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Yarizo?
Yarizo. Yeah, Yarizo. I love the design. She looks great, but we need some BBWs, bro.
There's only one big back character I want to see back, and it's Bob.
I mean, nah, you can miss me with that. However, I will say, if we get Bob back, that means we get Magnificent back. And that would be generational for the scene. Bro,
yeah,
twice in the same round. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I know a fair amount of players that were like, if Bob comes back, I come back. So Ulsan. Bob is for the people.
The GOAT Ulsan was big Bob player back in Tekken 7. So I would love to see him back on that character, to be real, even though the Dragunov been popping off. Bro, I 100% got hit by that counter hit can and died. Joe is on a different one.
Joe is playing so patient and it's working out so well for him. I don't, man. Joe sometimes is just on such a different level.
Yes. It's like he knew what was about to happen. Just keep your eye out, like aye, Captain. Nice one. He tried to get the wall standing 1-3, but it was a little bit too late.
Ooh. Nice pickup here. All right.
What?
Oh, we still had Tornado too. Yep, take the wall, put it on the side.
What was that?
Creative usage here.
Fantastic realignment. Fantastic conversion right there. Might end up in the highlights. Who knows?
Ooh. No break on the throw. Nice dog. Alright, this is big chunky damage.
Ooh. Boom. Drilling him like he's in Texas. Wait, he is.
Yeah, peel him off the wall a little bit in order to get a combo. No heat to be able to realign.
Oh!
Sidestep 2 got out of that back 1+2 situation. That was crazy. Like I was saying, side set 2 is sneaky good.
Yeah, you ain't got to tell me twice, bro. This palm thrust has been the bane of our scene. Remember, KingReyJr comes to all my monthlies, dog. So we had to deal with this.
True.
Oh my goodness.
Can't tell you how many times I tried stepping and doing step moves with other characters, and you're like, your hurt box like doesn't move until the move's done, and then it's like side step 2, you're like instantly step first.
Yes, it is just like, you know, the upward 2 on both Eddie and Fang and Jin. There's no way you're gonna punish on that. He tried it though.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, unfortunate drop situation for KingRey. Trying to duck underneath and maybe get a wall splat.
Nice duck. Yo, he was on one. Joe tried to go for another one of those cheeky magic 4s right there. He saw something coming.
Yeah, absolutely. KingRey is trying to navigate the JoeCrush offense, and he actually manages to pull back a little bit. Is this the start of a little bit of a comeback?
Absolutely could be. Could be. Looking for it. I need a game 5.
Ooh. Whoa,
did it again.
That was interesting. Yeah, maybe what you were saying before about, you know, maybe he thought he was in Gamma Howl with makes a noise.
It happening once makes me go, yeah, maybe he messed it up. Twice? I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe intentional. Maybe he's got some new tech that, like, we don't know. Or we're going to see it work, and we're going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Yeah, I guess maybe if you don't tech roll, you get slapped by it.
Yeah, or maybe if you just stand block, you're going to, like, die to it or something.
Seemed like the maximum amount of damage that you could get right there. JoeCrush risked it all. But KingReyJr knows ball, knows how to be able to slam dunks after you get that big punish.
Wow, round start Sabaki. Sometimes you just see that read from the, you know, Kazama players where they're just like, yeah, I think you're going to press something.
Yeah, we haven't seen Sabaki for a while from KingReyJr. I don't think I've seen it from him all night.
Yeah. I know he's kind of like not really a fan of using the reversals unless he like really feels pressure in this situation.
That is a statement from you that I may or may not agree with. But I feel like tonight I agree with you that. I agree with you on that tonight. But the amount of times Spirit and I watch him and he's like down 4-2 and it gets blocked, and both me and Spirit are like, don't press! And then they press into it with a jab and get hit with the Sabaki. It's just like, bro.
Yeah. Jesse, don't press. It's a trap, Jesse. Don't press.
Jesse!
Jesse! Jesse, no! No! Walt is in the car screaming.
Get on. Oh my god.
Touch.
Let this boy cook.
We need to cook.
I feel like, okay, like if Joe and Junior feel like kind of a dynamic duo, who's Walter and who's Jesse?
KingRey's younger, so he's Jesse, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's tough because Junior's definitely been competing longer.
Okay. Yeah. I see why where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, interesting. Not sure. You know, I can't remember which one it was. It was JoeCrush versus Landon D, and they both changed their Steam names. One was I Love Crack, and the other is I Love Lean. I couldn't remember
right. Yeah.
which one it was.
I think Landon was Crack, I think, and I think Crush was Lean.
Yeah.
Ready for the next battle.
All right, we're finna lean
Wild
with
times.
it and rock with it. KingReyJr versus JoeCrush. Game 5. You know this is what keeps you alive out here. ParagOnline number 74. Let's see who's going to make it in the grand finals.
Yeah, sipping juice on the Sen, and we get to watch the show between these two fighters.
Laid back. My mind on my mix-up, on my mind.
Hope you all are locked in, hanging out with Victor on the sidelines.
Bro, I haven't seen a Victor player in forever, dude.
Yeah. He's there on vacation on one of the chairs.
I actually did not know that. It's like Lee on Elegant Palace.
Yeah. He's like in the middle left chair there.
Why do I not know these things, bro? I'm too busy watching the game. You're watching the background. I'm watching the games out here. I'm busy being an analyst out here. And you're popping up with trivia facts. Oh my goodness. But factual information, objectivity right now. KingReyJr. throwing out the hop kick that we forget exists.
Yeah, the destabilizer low coming through. And a nice punish on the back 1+2. You don't see it that often, but it is pretty minus. You gotta know what your punish is for that.
Okay. Sheesh. He got a lot of recoverable health back.
He really did, and it's all gone.
Yep. Ooh. Generic down 4. It pays the bills.
Both of them jockeying for position, and KingRey with a pretty important whiff. JoeCrush is going to take him to the wall, most likely. Bar gets dropped.
I feel like it's so risky to do those 2-1 claps where you block, or you whip the 2, but he just makes it work every single time. He just doesn't drop combos like that. And of course, he wants to make a ton of earthquake into the crouch jab string afterwards. And we cannot talk enough about how good those crouch strings are from Jack.
Absolutely. JoeCrush is putting on a world of pain, and KingReyJr. is trying to adapt, but he keeps whiffing in space. Dragon Heel kick went
with the
punish.
bikini buff.
Oh, we're okay. What is this combo?
Ooh. Hey, we got Tekken 5 DR combos out here.
Absolutely.
Trouble.
Here comes the one more mix, and JoeCrush is able to steamroll KingReyJr. in this third match, staying in the winner's side, going to the grand finals. KingReyJr. is going to have to go fight through the losers.
I love it. Over a year ago, and I remember that shit.
Whoever said that comment was one of those people with a terrible opinion. By the way, I should say.
Bots. Oh, speaking of which, we ain't got none of them out here. No bots, only tops in this match right here. Dr.theJAKEMAN versus Shadow20Z.
Yeah, hit him with the stun.
Ooh.
All right, okay. We saw JakeMan with a few uncharacteristic drops on combos before. We're gonna see whether or not he's able to polish that rust off.
That's the 1+2. Shadow20Z is like, what I know is you're not about to hit me with the 10-hit combo right now. We sidestep right on that, and it's gonna work every time.
Absolutely. You can tell that, I mean, the players that have been around for a long time that know the tech like this, it's much harder to put them in the mix. But if you find a nice duck, you can get a launch, and again, another drop.
Tragic. Can't be running the optimal combos out here. Gotta be nothing but optimal. You gotta squeeze every ounce of flavor.
Yeah, I know talking to my King homies that some of these can be a little difficult on the smaller body characters. You have to use different combos for the ladies. You have to do more micro dashes.
Oh no. So sad. King players have to execute.
I know King player. In a sense, it's funny because I did talk to a friend of mine, and I was just like, "Yo, why are you doing this combo?" Because he was doing alley kicks on pickup, and he's just like, "Yeah, I can't micro dash." I'm like, "You should learn how to micro dash. It's actually really useful in Tekken."
Yeah, trust, bro. The execution that you get for playing King with those the double hook disaster combos, it really pays off in the long run because it's all about the Oki. You know what I'm saying? I need that.
Yeah, and I think that there's something to be said that pretty much every character in the game teach you some mechanics about the game. You know what I mean? If you just play King, you will be very, very good at motion inputs and the running moves and things like that. So you can learn execution from any character. But a fantastic whiff punish here.
I really did not expect that heat burst to whiff in that situation. Really stubby heat burst. I did not expect, but could have also been off axis. I think that was part of it. Shadow ran the victim of ritual. Round start. Full crouch down forward 2. I respect it.
Shout out the homie Victimo.
The GOAT.
It doesn't always work, but 60% of the time it works every time.
Yes, sir. Oh, talking about Sex Panther. We got the sexy Jaguar getting behind me, giving me that backbreaker. Ooh, yes.
Elite back shots. Does that 80 damage?
Absolutely elite.
Oh! A battle of heat smashes, and Anna wins.
Got him. Get him.
Guaranteed follow-up.
Add insult to injury at the end of it.
Another chain grab. Which route are we going for?
SDF. Don't stay on the ground. Ooh.
Oh! Counter!
Point to the orphans on that one. Let them know.
Oh, I saw amazing tech the other day. We'll have to talk about it if it ever comes up. But it's a King-specific crouch grab tech.
Ooh, interesting. Would love to be able to see that. Gotta hear about it. Boom! Making Shadow 20Z with that jab and getting the Heat Smash punish. Knocking him out of game 1. Alright, well, what is this tech you speak of? Is it an Anna thing?
you know Anna's move out of, I think it's Hammer Chains, where she like basically like goes sideways and kicks her like that. It's like -12. But it's like it pushes you out too far to punish. But if you sidestep right, you can do a crouch grab, and in the 12 frames you can get a guaranteed punish.
Correct. Yeah, I think there's it's crouch throw enjoyers only, bro. This is the second King's Bridge. Shadow had to eat 85 damage. 85 damage, bro.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, 85 damage is insane. That is a full combo for not pressing 3 buttons.
Yeah, a full combo for not playing the rock, paper, scissors proper. Hello. She put that leg out there. Hey, man, you know what they say? You reach.
Yeah, mind the gap. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle.
Dummy here. Big count. They both went for counter hit buttons, but that shove, 9 frame startup, definitely gonna work out.
I love the down forward 2 check on the stance there. Picks up the blue spark, put him in the corner.
Into the body bag. Yeah, what you talking for? Cut that out.
Just jabs into the heat smash. So difficult to deal with.
Absolutely.
And we're blessed to get a loser's first degree here, because this is, looking pretty one-sided so far.
Currently, but it's Shadow. Ooh, he almost went for the whole back turn combo. Still caught himself. We are locked in. Sidestep left works against the crouch. Oh my god, JAKEMAN is so locked.
He's looking good. Bang, bang, bang. And this time we go for, just heat smash out of it, because you can do it from the Jaguar sprint. Yeah.
Why not? No way.
He didn't press. Optimistic Rager right there. Sure.
He had the rounds to play with.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a very good point that you can do a little bit of a low percentile play like that.
Speed Kicks once said, take your risks while you have the health to take them.
Yeah, he also said you have 60 seconds.
He did. Chicken jockey. Absolutely no. Dude, I wish you were around for when I and Spirit were running tournaments, and it was Shadow versus Speed Kicks Grand Finals like every week back in Tekken 7. That was a crazy generational run.
Speed Kicks is like, I'm retired, and he's like 28, which is crazy. It's like,
yeah, he'll always be the GOAT. Although, both of these guys, Dr.theJAKEMAN and Shadow 20Z, they give him a run for his money any day of the week. You already know here.
Yeah, and Shadow, is quickly shaping up to be, and has been, essentially the best or nearly the best competitor in North America. So if anybody can go and pull out a win from this, especially on a full crouch low when he still has heat.
I wouldn't let Shadow 20Z pull out on me, not ever. JAKEMAN getting hit by the wine opener into the booty bump. That's what I'm talking about. Let him know.
Even up the score. All right. I think... Okay, then, they're just going to run the stage back. Neither of them feel like the stage is a disadvantage for them. I would think that King would enjoy a floor break stage, but... Both of these players at a level of skill where it just doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, I think that when you are on this stage, you want these walls because they close in, and giant swings really good when you have walls real close to you, but also when you're on those side walls, a lot of times it forces people to tech roll, and that can set up for really nice Okies.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think there's something to be said for, you know, basically any stage favoring any character. Are we doing it again?
Yes, sir. Gonna take you for a ride.
What is Shadow breaking? Is he? I wonder if he thinks that the less damaging route is going to be the option every time.
He got 8 more damage for it. He got the 10% extra because he was in rage.
Because he was in rage, yeah, absolutely, yeah. We got the percentiles. You can bust out the math for that.
You already know. I'll go get my TI-84.
Oh, I have an 83. Am I like behind the times?
Nah, the 83 is goated. The 84, it just has more pixels and it graphs things faster, but it's cool. It will get the job done. It's like the Game Boy original versus the Game Boy Color.
Both classics. Ooh, probably still costs a buck.
Pawn shops. That's your answer.
Absolutely. Oh, nice stab.
Nah. It still tracked him. What the hell?
It did, yeah. It's some of those wall run moves have extremely high coverage.
Yeah, I mean he's a big dude.
Yeah,
I would understand.
He also like goes sideways during it. So
yeah,
it's like, you know, yeah.
He goes perpendicular on you. Get that maximum amount of coverage. Ooh, you run the fakie.
Oh
JAKEMAN up on for it.
Standing 2 answer. JAKEMAN not afraid to just throw it a big launcher if he thinks the mix is coming.
Fire.
Nice combo. Get into the wall situation. Nice one break.
The breaking?
I feel like if you're at that wall,
interesting. Sorry, go ahead.
If you're at that wall, I think run shining. You know what I mean? Like just do it a few times. Get them to throw a mix out there.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Oh, this is a different route.
Twisting. Oh. Oh my god, he should be dead.
Yeah, that he guessed right on the 50-50 by doing nothing, and the boot comes in. JAKEMAN has to stay alive.
It's on the roll 3. Out of there. JAKEMAN would not be in the position he's in right now. Ooh, the sharpshooter. Got that knife taut.
JAKEMAN, I feel like, is just smelling blood with these chain grabs. He's had an incredible success rate with them so far.
He looking like he having a good old time right here. I've always said JAKEMAN plays his character, King. He plays him like Yoshimitsu. Crazy. To be in this man's mind.
Yeah. Really, really crazy that he's able to do this, especially to players that like know the character this well too. Really just a testament to like how strong his offense is that people feel mixed.
Yeah. Ooh. Got him. Very good tracking on the Stinger missile. He just literally walked his way out of that bad wall advantage.
He really did. He really did. Crazy. Hit him with the blicky. Oh, step to 4-4 neutral 2 afterwards.
Another one. The triple.
Breaker. Yeah. Nice duck underneath the down forward 2-1. Whoa, drop the combo.
The line opener, you gotta run it. Especially since so far it has not been blocked and punished yet tonight.
Very true. It is minus 15, so you ever get it, you can launch it. But again, Shadow is...
You can't know that it's coming.
Yeah, Shadow's very, very good at throwing the mix out. Not giving it away in the big moments.
Get that punish. Doesn't go for a throw. Empty wave dashes. Shadow's like, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
If you're Shadow, it's like throwing out the low versus the mid mix. The mid is like less problems for you because you're not really getting punished that well for it.
Especially if you're in heat, right? You get that heat dash. I think it's very, very common for Ana players to save that mid heat dash for those final round situations.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't want to put somebody in the mix too much because then they can start figuring out answers to it. You want to give them something surprising in the moment where they're not expecting it, like right here.
Absolutely. Oh, try to go for the stomp. I've been doing that.
Yeah, would have gotten a little bit of heat time from it too.
Hey, chat, when I said who has down jab strings earlier, did you say King?
Ooh. Subscribe. Tell me more.
So, that's corporate elbow right there. Shadow 20Z still able to block the stomach smash from the face-up feet away Oki. He's on his feet, and JAKEMAN is cooking him with these shimmies right now.
The micro movement just makes you guess. And a sidestep into the hop kick. Okay, can he kill with the right combo? Tornado, pop the heat.
Back one, two.
Heat dash?
No.
Oh.
He didn't tech.
Yeah, one of those missed.
Yeah, and Shadow just decided not to tech roll.
Nice patience. I like the fact that Shadow didn't do that into stance. Great combo adjustment here.
Ooh, the running king onslaught. That took a huge chunk of what Shadow had left. And I say had as in past tense. Ooh, it didn't hit the
He didn't
wall.
tech. He didn't tech. Wait.
Kill him. Shadow. Oh, my God. What a parry.
I think they both thought he was dead, and they both did nothing. He didn't tech, and he didn't even react to it afterwards. That was crazy.
Jake
might be really regretting not doing anything in that moment. That's crazy.
Play of the night. 100%.
He ran
Game
that back
4.
from no health. Insanity.
You guys, this is absolutely great. Yeah, JAKEMAN absolutely dropped his stick. It was like, it's over. Time to go grab some more Monster. Time to go grab some more Red Bull. Some Okazeme coffee, maybe. But you need to wake up a little bit earlier, a little bit differently, because Shadow is still on it. Oh,
there's the line opener for it.
Yeah. We like that.
Finally, you called it. You willed it into existence. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Cut that out.
I went for the backflip.
Round 2. Fight.
JAKEMAN said, I want that round back.
Yeah, oh, he wants it. He's gonna earn it too. Same way he got the last one. Mixing those timings and the wave dashes. But Shadow is looking a little bit more active here.
Yeah, although JAKEMAN finds a nice down forward too.
Nice. Oh, as I say that, it turns out to 69 damage. That's crazy.
You just, you were just locked into the moment.
I don't know how, but I was. It was crazy. Nice show.
Counter hit.
Round 3.
That is wild. Yeah, very fast, and you can buffer it from the heat animation.
I didn't know that you could buffer shove from the heat.
I'm pretty sure, because you can buffer any movement. Right?
Asterisk.
You can buffer the first hit of the movement, or the first forward input of the movement.
That's true. But like, for example, Kazuya can buffer electric out of heat dash. And Bryan can buffer QCB3, but he can't buffer QCB1 or QCB2. Anyway, Dr.TheJAKEMAN here is a stone cold fox. Jaguar, you know what the hell it is that I'm talking about. Shadow got him with his back to the wall, though. Could keep it together. Oh my God!
An absolutely raw full crouch down forward 2. I don't know if this kills, though. You hit the tornado, it gets scaled. And just barely stays alive. Shadow should have been dead to rights. And he's getting a rare second chance.
That guy, bro.
Absolutely. Tell me if you heard this one before. JAKEMAN was almost about to win, and then Shadow got a miracle comeback.
Hey, man. It's always Shadow time. Ooh. Jumping's awesome. Nice duck.
Yeah. I like the trickery going for that at the wall. This is so tense.
JAKEMAN should be dead. Please don't die with heat. Oh my God. He's got another comeback coming to him. It's Shadow time every time.
Shadow looking for the mid this time, thinking that he was going to get slow. The pressure is on, but the armor comes through, and JAKEMAN does manage to close it out against Shadow. That was such a nail-biter. He was so close to dropping it, but moves on to go fight KingReyJr.
It wasn't normal size.
All right, JAKEMAN has to run it back now, doing the loser's side gauntlet, potentially trying to make it up to the grand final. In his way, KingReyJr.
Bro, I'm so locked into this top 3. This is insane what we've been seeing from Dr.TheJAKEMAN. He's been very, very consistent recently. Top 3, top 2, top 1 punishment. We're cooking. Dr.TheJAKEMAN, though, maybe is got a little bit of heat coming towards him, though.
Oof. All right, well, he's getting a little bit of heat back and a little bit of health back. And all this means is those grabs are going to do more damage. Nice break. Counter hit.
Ooh. But it was aerial.
Oh, airborne.
Let's not forget that heat smash has 5-frame low crush, just like Can's. He needs it.
Absolutely. I don't know about the he needs it part, but the rest of it, I agree.
And I will say,
oh, don't pick up. Micro dash.
I'll say it later. JAKEMAN stepping on him, getting under that, absolutely ducking. Let's not forget who we're talking about here. The King and KingReyJr. comes from the legacy of KingReyJr. playing his father so much. Definitely knows, locked in on them strings.
Absolutely. Walk up to the inner strength, wake up into it. Nice wall carry here. Sidestep to try to maneuver that a little bit, and maybe thought that he had heat dash instead of heat flop.
I like how he's introducing the down 3. He's really mixing things that he runs the entire move list, man.
Went for the 3 Ali kicks. Didn't work out very well.
Sheesh. Talk to Alibaba. That was some magical stuff right there. JAKEMAN says, talk to the orphans. Let them know they're getting some new beds. The race car beds are turning into Ferraris.
Yeah, the French orphans out there watching this one.
Oh. My man's gonna be like Black Dynamite. He's running the orphanage.
Yeah. The orphans are actually playing the music in the background, actually.
That would be
when
fire.
That saxophone comes in.
It's actually
there it
like
is.
3 orphans in a trench coat.
Yeah, exactly. They're like the Blues Brothers. They all got sunglasses on.
Yes, sir. They're on a mission from
happen.
God. KingReyJr. looking like he's on a mission. Mission to get to bed.
You know, speaking of what you were talking about earlier about the senior versus junior thing, I remember senior was saying that junior now cooks him in the matchup, so, you know, probably more evidence that he's pretty well experienced in this.
Likely. And I've seen KingReyJr. play Armor King before into King, so when Armor King comes back, I actually expect KingReyJr. to rock the Armor King a little bit.
Senior versus junior is no fun anymore, he says.
I'm a soul man. JAKEMAN, he's cooking right here. He's playing us some music.
Yeah, bring in the horns. We're ready. The curtain call is coming. One of these two players is going to be exiting stage right.
Ooh. Wall combo. Stage left even. Oh my god. Could have been a launch punish, but you know what it was? Never mind. Let me shut my mouth. I forgot he had heat.
Yeah. JAKEMAN wanting to even up the score here. Ooh, wow. Fantastic dodge. Because it was a punish. I think it's not guaranteed on punish. Right?
Down 4-2-1? Yeah, no.
Yeah, so.
No recovery hit combos.
Armor for armor.
Whoa, the water crossing chop. I love that button. Sheesh, though. KingReyJr. torturing this man.
Oh, they are both on a pixel now. And again, the Ali kicks, and he went for the mid, and he's just, he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
It didn't work last time. You know he's going to go for the mid instead.
As a Tekken player, one of the first strings you learn how to fuzzy duck.
Absolutely. And you're like, wait, that's launch? I could do something about that? I want to get the stagger kicks. Get them out of here. That was fantastic. Great launch.
We stay on top of our punishment out here. God, that does so much damage.
Put him through the deck floor.
Sheesh.
Dr.theJAKEMAN.
Careful, man. There might be some coffins down there. Nosferatu just came out. I know what it's been like to be able to go across the river against a monster like Dr.theJAKEMAN.
Oh yeah, it's either Nosferatu or Dio. I'm gonna see which one it is.
Sheesh. I don't know which one I'm looking for.
Got the kip up turned into a combo, and oh no, Jaguar's right there.
Hey, you can't let them know in your next move.
Absolutely. Even when your next move is probably guaranteed mix.
Ooh, it counter hit the throw. They changed the Tekken 8, by the way. Didn't used to be able to counter hit throws.
Look at this combo adjustment. That was fantastic.
That's the man.
Yeah, JAKEMAN.
God.
Oh,
Big boot.
Armor trades with the Burning Lantern, and JAKEMAN steals that round.
Ooh, big throw. Okay.
I like
That's
this, introducing the grab checks.
Ooh, he's won quite a bit.
Yeah, there was a lot of frustrating armor in the last few rounds, and I think KingRey's looking for answers to it. Again, here we go.
As soon as he stops.
Yeah. That's the
Bro,
game, right?
I feel that. We haven't seen a big wall running 1+2 from him in a while. Look at this sidestep realignment.
Yeah. KingRey is a combo artist. There's so many times where he's looking for the maximum damage, using the heat burst and the heat dash in order to try to realign everything. Honestly,
I would say Asuka needs it, but I feel like she gets all of the damage without needing it. And so, yeah, she doesn't need that damage. I just want it. I'm greedy. Like so many kings before him.
Yeah, if you can do it, why not, right? No break on the giant swing finally, and this one's gonna hurt.
70 damage coming right at you. Get him.
And the RKO. This time the elite kick works.
Hey, King, Ray, Senior, I gotta know, is the alley kick guaranteed after the Running King onslaught in that situation? I need to know. Yo, there's my GOAT, 10-0. How you feeling, baby?
Pop the heat.
Oh my.
Oh, not far enough for the flat. Oh, he's alive.
Yo, big brain on this.
First rage art that we've seen this set.
Insane.
Nearly max
Listen to
damage.
music and vibing. I'm with that. JAKEMAN, he was feeling himself. When they go for the crouch throws, you know they're feeling something special.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, they're like, I can see through everything you're thinking, and then it's like the crouch down misses. It's like, okay, maybe not.
Have you ever?
We see a lot of wave dash in the crouch down.
Oh yeah, that's 100% the way that JAKEMAN likes to run his mix. He's a Mishima player through and through, except not.
Yeah. Looked like he wanted an answer there. Fantastic step. Maybe he dash here? Yep.
Beautiful. You know, you said it earlier. KingReyJr, a combo artiste, classically trained.
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave any damage on the table. And showing off why a lot of people consider him to be the best Asuka player.
I think that would be hard to argue, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few international players that, can step up, but definitely best in NA as far as, numbers are concerned, which, we like numbers, right?
We do. I'm all about this.
Whoa! Look at this
first. Beautiful.
Yeah,
unfortunately, weird stuff on that. Gives the invincibility. Dr.theJAKEMAN Now cooking on the King's Bridge. He said, I make no exceptions. No one is immune from the bridge.
Everybody's getting gripped up tonight.
I like how JAKEMAN went for the mid there. He's been showing so much alley kick on the Oki.
Ooh, that's guaranteed too.
Sheesh.
Round 2. Fight.
KingReyJr. Down 4-2 checks. Looking for that counter hit.
JAKEMAN is really going for different options now. He's really mixing his sequences. He's in his bag. We're seeing sidewalks. We're seeing backwards Jaguar steps. Oh, the reverse DDT into the twist and shout.
Another grab check. Last hit guaranteed.
Round 3.
People's elbow.
Fight.
Cut him down.
Wow, he waited a little bit longer before popping it and was able to catch him. That should not have been guaranteed.
Don't stop. Pump that. Don't stop. Don't pump that. Man, everybody is breaking out of the third hit of the chain grab. I don't know how they know.
Yeah, everybody's going to be breaking the rolling death cradle, and like some of the other ones that are pretty obvious. That one's just a one break, so
For sure. Still got it. Down forward one. Finishing it off. Dr.theJAKEMAN trying to even up the set, trying to make us go game 5 to game 5.
oh, can-cans. We haven't seen that in a while. And again,
He said you don't see it again.
destabilizer into the mid.
Yeah. Unfortunate. JAKEMAN didn't get any off of that. Oh, okay.
I think that was a can-can
afterwards.
Yeah, there was some sort of aerial move there. I think it was probably can-cans. Oh, he
Just 1-2?
Yeah, he could have gotten way bigger punish. I think he just didn't realize that was the turn.
You saw that, right? First hit whip, sidestep right, made sure that he made the entirety. I can't remember the last time I saw somebody sidestep and made a heat smash whip.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing.
Almost got the full wall combo.
Ooh, when he hit the meaty on the wall running 3, it definitely hit those final active frames, which made it way more frame tight than it usually is. Then ran the jab to be super duper frame tight and finished it off with the tried and true, the classic. Down 4-1.
There you go. You're getting your game 5.
You already know.
And in immediate form. Great launcher here. KingRey doing the wall combo. He doesn't miss those.
Not one. Ooh, we twisting him up. Bring him down to Mexico with the twist.
Yep. The difference in the offense, too, is that with all these chain grabs and the big grabs coming through, it's like an immediate elimination of the gray health. Makes it a lot harder to get that comeback potential around get gripped up.
Yeah, the difference between Season 1 and Season 2 is staunch. Because how chip damage used to run it used to run the way that your sets work. And now it's more like, oh, you can get some of that damage back, as opposed to, bro, I can't stay alive because I'm blocking and I'm dying.
Yep, absolutely. Wow, woke up into the giant swing. That's going to be an easy kill.
Oof. Huge damage. Chat, what is this custom that KingReyJr is rocking here?
Yeah, I remember I heard somebody the other day say it, but I don't recognize the character. Oh, here's a different chain grab.
Yeah, he says, I know you want to break the old rolling death cradle. It's not going to happen, though. Ooh.
Oh my god, that's so much damage.
That was salacious.
That was a little controversial. That's crazy.
That was voluptuous damage right there. Oh my goodness, right here. Speaking of voluptuous, huge body on that damage. You honestly thought that he was going to hit that wall, right?
Yeah, KingRey desperate to try to figure that. Wow, he even stepped that and couldn't capitalize.
Dang, forward, tried again, but he didn't get the low crush in time. Still kept it together because he gets the mix proper.
The down forward 2 checks are coming in, but not really able to fish the counter hit properly. Doesn't matter though.
This is it. This is for the marbles right here. Dr.TheJAKEMAN trying to finish it off. Putting him up against the wall. Lord has heat. We haven't seen heat smash yet. And here we go. My man, Dr.theJAKEMAN, putting it in. And KingReyJr goes down at 3rd place. Surgical.
Absolutely.
It has been a beautiful night, and I can't think of anything better than JoeCrush versus Dr.TheJAKEMAN to finish it off.
Yeah, you probably clicked because you saw Tekken 8 in the header, but I know you stayed for the amazing matches we've seen tonight.
You already know, brother. Beautiful damage.
JoeCrush, another combo artist, always having the right combo for the situation.
It almost doesn't even have to be said, but we have to say it. You know he's breaking that rolling death cradle here. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Breaking it a little earlier than we saw in previous situations. And now the grip up is on the other side.
I wanted him to do it again, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, he looked like he really thought about it.
I know Steve is over there. My man Tasty Steve. Sitting on the couch, chilling with the pupper, going, do it again.
It's easy to say, but it's hard to do in the moment, for sure.
Facts. Ooh, nice backdash into the Sobot kick. Dr.TheJAKEMAN could not catch him with the beast nipples, however, still slamming forward.
Absolutely. And I think we're going to see a little bit of the armor v armor on display between these two in this matchup. Probably not a controversial statement at all.
JAKEMAN running up on him. I have nipples too, Joe. Can you milk me? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's late.
I had a moment there. I was like, it's extra funny because my name is actually Greg too. Like I'm so used to hearing that quote. Oh, he rage-charted it. He rage-charted that so fast.
I had no idea that he even had the ability to do any. I thought he was in the middle of a wake-up mid kick, and I didn't even realize that it recovered yet.
I think it almost looked like he woke up into like muscle armor and then was just like, no, I'm bapping the RektFire right there.
Sheesh. That was wild. Yeah, this is a quick one. A well-paced battle.
Yes, between two well-tenured competitors.
I swear both of these guys are on something sometimes, bro. Like, they can play. He got three jabs.
3 forward. And they were forward twos, it looked like. That wasn't even a jab.
No, they were 2 jabs. 4-2 would have been.
Oh, was
like
that jab forward
the
two?
full
Okay.
extension. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, speaking of full extension, KingReyJr right here. Popping in. Ooh, we like that. Thank you so much for raiding with the party at 29. It was a great run. Appreciate you.
Yeah, as always, KingReyJr, enjoyed watching you play. You get to come see the finale here as we're going through the final match.
I like all that use of the 2 jab. It's working out.
Try the down forward too there, that was interesting.
JAKEMAN putting him up against the Cyclone. You know that he can do it all night long.
I love the idea of the Jaguar step back there. Nice low parry. He's trying to avoid a quick low coming in from JoeCrush.
Yeah, absolutely. And
yeah,
exactly as you just said, he tried to jump over it, and Joe went for the jab instead.
Yeah,
Popped him up.
I mean, like, good wherewithal to be able to assume that that's what's happening from limited info.
It's really crazy how when you watch this game as much as we do, you can see, even though it's like the first 2 to 5 frames of startup, out of the entire move list, you can be like, oh, he tried for this. He tried for the one. It's really crazy, especially when you're on commentary where you don't have to actually react and do things about what's happening on the screen other than to be able to describe them and maybe describe why. Like, you have the ability to lock in solely on these animations, and it's really interesting sometimes. I catch myself being like, dude, if I could react like this while I'm playing the game, I would actually be good at this game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's also something to be said from the difference between, like, the point in which your eyes and your brain pick up a move is happening, and then, like, the transfer of energy to, like, your hand to actually react to the move. So,
100.
much, much easier to watch than to do.
99 damage in the first 20 seconds. And then the giant swing comes in right here. You know JoeCrush is clutching that pad of his and turning it into a beer can. Crumbled up. Buy him another one.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's going to be mashing those techs. You know, it's really interesting. We saw JAKEMAN doing a little bit of what we didn't see before, which is doing stuff like Giant Swing when there's no wall behind you. You know, trying to throw the mix-up out there, getting them to kind of fight on stuff they shouldn't fight on.
You gotta break the floor here. Do not want King to get that combo damage.
Yep. Yeah, this is good for JoeCrush now to not have to deal with any of the, you know, heat smash or anything else like that, just accidentally going through the floor and extending.
Yeah. Really interesting that Joe didn't try to duck the second hit of 4-2-1, but I guess he was like, nah, I don't want to get hit by 4-2 down one. He's liking to do that out there. Joe getting caught with the spacing trap off the wall standing 4. That is a really underrated thing that a lot of intermediate and high level players have picked up on. While standing 4 on block, fantastic for spacing traps.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the character too, right? Some of them are pretty stubby, but, you know, Jack is definitely not.
Nah.
So. Oh, ooh, just punching into the muscle armor, trying to break down that wall.
Really smart. I mean, he could be throwing. It's basically the same frames because he's got a 12 frame startup on that 2 jab. But he's like, this is the safest thing that I can possibly do. And with the back 3 on the floor, Dr.theJAKEMAN say, you're not getting no more, but down for 2 from all the way over there downtown.
He programmed that uppercut in advance for sure.
He did. He had that script ready for him. Hit him with the Java. Said, wake up, you getting hit. That capital punishment? Who does that?
Yeah, JAKEMAN finding some nice cooking options here. The bottom floor.
He's just a goat.
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting kind of close to that sidewall here. The wave dash pressure is, you know, backing JoeCrush up, and it's, oh wow, he actually kind of sidestepped right, but it didn't matter that much.
Yeah, that move is known to realign. It like, if you slow it down, you will watch him be able to turn like a turret.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably got rotors on his feet to let him do it, so thematic.
That'd be wild. Ooh, that's an option that we haven't seen in a while, Graham. And Dr.theJAKEMAN ties it up here. Now, earlier on, we were talking about, hey, maybe we should make top 8 all first to 3. And Joe was like, please no, it would take so long. Even though Joe is super known for his demon hour ranked sessions, being up until 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 a.m., grinding out GODs.
Absolutely, yeah. I think if they did another first to 16 here, eventually we would find out who's better between them. But right now they're 1-1.
Jeesh. First to 16 is insane. He definitely could.
Yeah. I don't know, like at what point do you be like, yeah, you won the 51st game, and so therefore you are slightly better than me? You know?
Back in the day, we had ways to do that. You could deathmatch until you literally couldn't play them anymore.
Yeah, I like the rematch options that they added back to the game.
Absolutely. Dr.theJAKEMAN is dealing with the long arm of the law. Paragon's JoeCrush says he Nepo baby out here. The frames listen to him. Ooh,
he's got home field advantage.
Yeah.
Nice break. Back 1+2. Or actually, no, that would just be, okay. There you go. There's a full step on the heat smash. That was a 10-framer, too. You know, King with one of the better male steps in the game, which I think surprises people sometimes.
I think I have things to say about that, but in a moment. Dr.theJAKEMAN is on a pixel and a dream. Can he make it through the seams? Can JoeCrush keep him away? No, sir. Got him.
Yeah, just a little extra poking there. Put him through the floor.
Oh, he got more. Coming straight at him. Back turn tornado. He burst. I don't think he heat dashes here, but he gets a lot off of the blue upper.
Yeah, Jack is blessed with a pretty stable back turn combo, so he didn't really have to worry about realignment or anything.
Come with me.
Pretty easy to practice one.
We're breaking those.
There you go, again. Hitting that uppercut.
69 damage, and that's just after the first hit. Now, you do start a huge amount of scaling when this floor breaks, so JoeCrush had a limit to the amount of damage that he was about to take. Jake, man, you know you have to do it. You have to.
Oh, he's trying me. He's trying his best.
I respect it. He's a man of the people.
Oh, no break on this one, which means the first part is guaranteed, but he can start breaking it from here. Yeah, it's
hold
not
that
happening.
one, brother. Got him.
You look like you need to stretch.
Sheesh. So let me just stretch out part of those vertebrae right there. You know, those discs are looking a little bulging. That ain't the only thing bulging right now. Dr.TheJAKEMAN is coming out here slanging that thing.
Yeah, he's hitting him with some percussive maintenance. And getting rotated in return.
Yes, sir. We're letting the bodies on the floor out here.
Oh, heat dash, okay.
Very interesting.
Nice
Just a
break.
2 jab. He could have hit 2-3. Maybe he fat fingered a button. Not sure. All armored. I will take that damage and receive it back to you full force and then some. He hit him with the Gen 1 TM. Hit him with the bide.
Yeah, armor to run through all 3 hits. That was nuts. I don't think I've really ever seen that.
Neither I. He was ready for it.
Forward neutral 2. Okay. Both of these players with really, really great dash blocking, solid neutral, good punishment. Okay, are we doing it again?
Yes, sir. Has to be done. See,
Same
he's
break,
always
yeah.
going to go rolling death cradle because what's the worst thing that can happen? He already got the damage for the first 2 parts of the throw. Why not try to go for the rolling death cradle? It's definitely going to kill. Eat smash, and unfortunately, Dr.TheJAKEMAN's life snuffed out in a flash. But
That
still
was
has
almost
more.
That was almost so sick because the Jaguar step beat the up
Yeah.
forward 3,
Mhm.
and then the follow up just didn't work. It was so close to greatness. Actually, technically, he could have jumped over it with the Jaguar step with the right timing, but he had actually gotten out of the AoE radius of it just barely. That could have been so much cooler than it was.
Get ready
For
for
sure.
the next battle.
What could have been? Yo, speaking of the dopeness, my man, I am Fury TK popping in the chat. Don't think I didn't see you, baby. You know, I was just locked in. Had to stay on topic, you know what I'm saying?
Fight.
Possible final game here in ParagOnline, number 74.
Yeah, and both of these players have had time to figure this out by now, but the Atlas Hammer just completely whiffs. How stable is the back turn combo for King here? Probably not. Yeah, okay, so you went for ground grab there.
Yeah. This is the first time that we've seen the Circular Training Ground all tournament. I feel like even in my statistical analysis, I see Circular Training Ground very, very seldom.
Yeah, one of my favorite stages. I feel like the vibe is immaculate.
But you got the
Like
Moonlit
cherry
Wilderness in the
blossoms.
background.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to that old stage.
The GOAT stage. Oh my god. I can't believe that that board 2-1 was on that sidewall enough that Dr.TheJAKEMAN was able to confirm that hit. He had another one of those magic 4s though from JoeCrush, the equalizer.
Yeah, does Joe take the ball? Yes, he does.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to try to realign it. I've seen him do this combo before.
Bro,
That's a training ground specific combo.
that was insane. Cut it out.
Oh. The Jaguar step is doing a lot right now.
Cut it.
Conceptually, I really like it. Nice punish.
Joe's like, yeah, go ahead, use the heat smash, see what happens. Ooh, T1, a twister. Put a lime in that one.
Twist him up. Oh, and this time doesn't fall for the trickery. Goes for the one break immediately.
Oh, still got that timing. He said, I know you want to come back in. You had 10 seconds. You could have stayed out there. You could have killed me.
Yeah, this time the Jaguar step not really working out. I rescind my previous statement.
Ripping him. No, sir.
Yep. It has been a battle of grabs between the two characters.
Nice. He tried to go for the Atlas hammer right there. 100% he wanted that big call out. Dr.TheJAKEMAN having none of it, though.
Oh my god, look at this combo. That was so sick.
And, you know, the desired effect is there. He got him to the wall.
Yeah.
Round 4. Fight.
Amazing combo adjustment. Now, King players, you know, most of the combo damage when they come from the ender, so it's like 80 damage is like pretty impressive when it comes to one of those long wall combos.
Yeah, absolutely. Got him. Got the gamma charges. Tries to pop the dirty bubble. Dr.TheJAKEMAN was too far away, but he runs up and gets it anyway.
Yeah, this time, oh, he did that again, actually. Last time he broke that and then immediately went into the armor afterwards, too.
Beautiful. He ducked the 2-throw, still hit 2, and then got the 2-1 off for the end of it for the punish. This man is just so incredibly locked in. I cannot even describe.
Yeah, although I don't like not using heat there. That was really, really risky.
Tragic. Absolutely. JoeCrush went with the 10 hit at the end of that. Let's see if he can close it out here. Hit it or quit it point for Dr.TheJAKEMAN.
Oh, tried for the standing 2, and this is a nice punish.
He just want those 2 there. Maybe he was going for a throw. I'm not certain. What I do know is that Dr.TheJAKEMAN's life lead is growing. Ooh, just like me. He got it.
JoeCrush. Can he find a reversal moment here? Is this going to go to a final game in the first part of the grand finals?
Beautiful backdashes. Dr.TheJAKEMAN.
Absolutely.
He knows exactly where those gaps are. Knows how to suture them up and be able to take away pain, but he can give it all the same.
Yeah, and I think that JoeCrush probably could have stayed on that stage.
Yeah. I don't know.
It seemed like it was working
It's
out
tough to
pretty
say.
well for him.
I don't disagree, but once the wall broke,
Yeah, he was
know.
lacking at that point, for sure. It
Yeah.
just became a big open stage at that point.
wide open spaces. You know what we haven't seen in a really long time? Coliseum, Yakushima.
Fight.
Yeah, true. Be nice to see one of those big open stages at some point.
Agreed. Ooh,
Standing 2.
ducking, hitting him right in the ovaries.
Oh. The robot ovaries.
Hey, he's Alyssa.
Yeah, exactly.
More 3-2-2. Got 2.
Yep. Can't really step that mix, but you can't block it.
He blocked the low, started pressing on the high. A little bit too early. Graham, I don't know if you know this, but here on ParagOnline, we script these grand finals.
Nice.
And today, it's a reset day. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rerun, it's a reset.
Yeah, I love knowing ahead of time. That's fantastic. You know, you take some of the mystery out, but then you're like, okay, but how's it gonna happen? You know, it's like wrestling, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we let the audience a little bit on the backside of the curtain. But the question is Dr.TheJAKEMAN gonna turn us into liars? Or is JoeCrush gonna close it out?
He's doing a pretty good job so far of making us tell the truth. It's interesting not having the truth being in your own hands, you know? Not really used to that, but
Facts.
he is the people's champ tonight.
More than
I'm sure all the Snarl gang in the audience want to see you win. Oh, that was pretty good.
Ash says I don't do it right, and I'm like, you know what? I think we all snarl differently. You don't look at two cats and be like, this one meows weird.
You know, Snarl Gang snarls together, right?
Exactly. We don't judge each other's snarls.
Yeah, it's about the emotion behind it, you know? It's about how you're feeling in the moment. It's about the kids, you know? The orphans.
FTK.
Oh my god.
Dr.TheJAKEMAN pushing him back. Beautiful sidestep right into the programmed uppercut.
Alright, sidewall. Good enough. Low stomp and nice launcher again. Not really much you can get out of this except maybe a little running mix.
Yeah, look, Dr.JAKEMAN, he ran up. He was like, what the hell do I do? Okay, let me heat break.
Oh, fantastic launch. Okay. Wait, what? Was that a mistake?
So, surely he should have been able to continue to pick up, but he did. I know exactly what happened there. He went to run up and do 4, but he did forward. Like he held forward for too long, and he got forward instead of just the standing 4 into the rest of the combo. So he got what would have been a normal hit tornado, but the first hit was a tornado in the combo, and thus we have ourselves a reset.
The script has been written. We must follow it. We will get a grand finals reset between the two of them. And we'll see whether or not home field advantage matters for JoeCrush as we go into the grand finals reset.
So let it be written. So let it be done. I want to know who y'all like out there. We're on Paragon, FGC, and I know maybe a couple of you out there might be a little bit biased. Y'all like Joe? Do you like the good doctor?
Both of these players have shown a lot to like in this matchup, fighting their heart out for us on the stage, and for the prize pool tonight too, which is pretty nice. Shout out to all of those who contributed to the Matcherino and the donations. Love to see that.
Absolutely. Big thanks to everybody that helped us incentivize. Oh my god, right before my eyes, Dr.JAKEMAN finna come back with it.
This is so devious. Every single time the Giant Swing comes out, you're like, surely this time.
Damn. He ran straight at him. Honestly, there was no reason for Joe not to just say, cut that out.
Yeah,
you ain't got no armor. This haircut, this wig that Joe has, it's reminding me of like the Juggernaut helmet.
Oh yeah, a little bit. I can see that for sure.
I'm also colorblind.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, it's got a bit of the same cut as like the
Magneto helmet.
I was thinking of like Javier Bardem from like No Country for Old Men. You know, it's got like the bowl cut kind of thing. You know.
Yes. How much have you lost on a coin toss?
Call it.
Yes, sir. Shout out my boy still not seeing it.
How much have you lost in a coin toss? It probably was the difference between seed number 1 and seed number 2 tonight.
I think that's the first Shining Wizard that we've seen the entire night.
I think so too. Oh, let's go. Getting gripped up. Oh, he broke it. He broke that so fast. He was ready for that one.
Yes, sir. More of those nipples of the future. Got him.
Friendly chest bump.
Good game. It wasn't good games. It was bad. It was free. Shout out my boy Acoustics.
Yeah, gave him the biggest ass slap afterwards too. Like, yeah. See you out there. See you out there on the field, boy.
Yeah, you deserve it. Boy is crazy. Look at it. He took all that damage.
That is crazy, yeah. Look at all that chip. Oh!
No.
He had to do the blue rank setup.
That was devious, dastardly. But can Joe close it out after that sick ass convert? Not like this.
Oh, a break. Oh, that almost killed you. Oh, not again.
I'm so... I have no words.
Why did he do the full crouch and then into the range?
It's the BM, man.
It's just the style. That is insane.
Ash, I have to tell you, you have missed the craziest set. And yet, you have missed nothing. You were right on time. Down 4-2-1. We haven't seen a double hook disaster in quite some time right there.
Yep. Oh, fantastic wall splat here. No need for a heat dash. Dr.theJAKEMAN. First game of the free set. Oh,
Bro,
this is a match.
These players are making me do so much work for the Wall Splat Weekly Report, dog. I like to be able to have 2, 3, 4, 5 good clips, maybe. I'm sitting here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We are cooking on some crazy stuff out here tonight. I hope you all have had your eyes peeled for it and has some ice cream or something to cook with us, because it has just been a treat.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, we've seen the ups, we've seen the downs, we've seen the tech, we've seen the flops and the drops. It has been insanely back and forth, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Absolutely.
Round 1. Fight.
But
The
only
Jaguar.
one man can exit the arena.
Bro, you can just run into them with the Jaguar sprint and just continue running them into the wall. It's so wild.
Just getting picked apart. Thinking dunk, but throw a shoulder tackle in the mix. Get the heat back. Double hook disaster. Go through the wall. This is going to scale the rest of it, so probably not much more to do here except take a spike.
But he's got his back to this other wall here, which is basically all you can really ask for in Tekken. We breaking those throws. Broke it a little late, but definitely broken.
Oh, he's like, yeah, I'm just going to grab you. You're not breaking the first part of this.
Hold it.
Fight.
Like I'm holding that wrist.
Oh! Didn't even need to block anything for the muscle under there.
Cut it
Atlas
out.
Hammer, good punish.
That is actually the most consistent punish for that move.
Oh, back turn combo. We're taking back shots out here.
Stomping. Oh my god, hitting him with the violent Myers from the back. That's crazy.
Yeah, that back 1+2 was crucial there.
The doctor is in.
Yep, they're running the plus frames. Nice duck underneath. Pretty much everybody tonight has been successfully ducking that string. Very good. Do we have a break for this? Oh, okay. Only 50.
We don't. We're rolling them. We choking them.
He's gonna try. Are we really trying rolling death again? Yeah, he's gonna break that.
Damn.
He got 30 damage. I know you want to see one.
Pushing. Another one. Somehow still recovered.
I feel like King players make it their life mission to hit a rolling death cradle on everyone.
Yes. It's just that Bryan players will touch it upward. Bro, he was about to do 4 of those 4-4-2s in a row, and Joe finally decided he didn't want that to happen.
Oh my god. There was a moment there where I was like, why is he finishing this combo off of the launch without taking that wall blast? And then 2 hits did 70 damage. And I just realized I still have to learn a lot about this game. Because he knew that instantly.
Ooh, great break on the Jaguar throw. Joe has been having to do a lot of guessing here, from the wave dash throws, the Jaguar throws, the instant runnings, finally throwing Shining Wizard, Dr.theJAKEMAN. Feels like they're useful. And of course, the Jaguar sprint Oki. You are having a tough time to be able to get away from those legs.
This is not a position that you want to be in as JoeCrush, because JAKEMAN has been successful in basically every type of offense he's been throwing out, and now he's 2 games up on you.
If you're JoeCrush's coach, What are you saying right now, Graham? I'm throwing your own question right back at you.
Ooh, get the smelling salts,
Get ready
I think,
for the
to
next
start with.
battle.
We gotta stay awake. And
Get the
then
lean.
I think, you know, what's been working out for him is a lot of like the dink and dunk chipping that he's been doing. Like you were saying, the poke heavy offense. I think the second that the game goes back to neutral and slows down again is when JakeMan has been taking control.
I think that's a true statement. Joe has been really excelling up close, as he does. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Who does this stage benefit the most?
Oh, King easily. I think there's just so many grabs and, you know, combo enders that go into spikes for King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
As
He
we're
wants it
seeing one of them right
immediately.
now. Yeah.
He wanted it. But, you know, Jack has so many great ones as well. I really thought that he was going to... Like, Jack has some of the most dastardly throws in this game outside of King.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And well, and also, again, spikes. So we're probably going to see a little bit of both of those things, too. You know? Oh, my God.
He's dead.
Wait.
He did not mean to do forward 3+4 there. Maybe he did, because Dr. JAKEMAN only had a little bit of health left. JoeCrush trying to go for the cheeky options, maybe out of frustration, maybe out of just trying to get these big call-outs. I think that's one of the things that Joe is well known for. When he starts losing, he goes for big, giant reads to get that sort of mental damage and bring it back in his favor.
Yeah, absolutely. And it does really work for a lot of people, too.
Oh, yeah.
But JakeMan
Hit me
has
with that?
definitely
Can't
made
believe I got hit by that. Oh, I'm so sick.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how does he know? Like, how can he read me like this? But JakeMan's mental is ironclad, and he is one game away from the reset. It was close until it wasn't, because it's very, very close to JakeMan 3-0 right now.
Dr. JAKEMAN once said, I can't really describe how I play the game, how I understand it. I see things in sounds and colors. This man has got to have crazy subs. He's got the audio file set up ready to go. He's got the Enchroma glasses. He's seeing colors we don't even see. He's got that dog whistle going on. But JoeCrush with the Don Quixote, the windmill, might be able to bring it back.
Oh, yeah. He's running him wall to wall like Sancho Panza.
Cut it. Windmills do not work that way. Got him.
Round 4. Fight.
And just like Don Quixote, this has been a fine ballet between these two, you know, evasive, technical fighters. Oh my God. Oh, is he not? He's not breaking it. Was this 90 damage? Was that what it was last time? Oh, broke the last part. Okay.
67 damage. You know, we take those. You know, and I burned 20 seconds off of the timer.
Yep. And that's all non-great health, too.
Yeah, that's one of the things they don't think about with grabs. Dr. JAKEMAN has his back to the wall. He said, I break those. Break them all.
Yeah, the king player mentality not coming through. The giant swing does get broken, a crucial moment to be able to break that.
Aggression. 9 seconds remaining. Joe has to go for big call out, but nothing can stop the doctor from making this house call, breaking in, taking what's his, which is the lion's share of our $50 Matcherino pot. And my man, Dr. JAKEMAN, said, hey, thanks a lot.